connects to the...
Where is this music coming from? Ooh.
I don't know, but I like
It's
it.
me. It's me.
Oh.
I'm gonna start playing Legend of Korra music in the background.
Do it!
No, I said I would get the music. Don't worry, I got the music.
Okay, so it
It's
is
the
streaming
same
to
stuff
the
that I
right
use for
location.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, like if it's coming out from me, then it should just go on the stream.
Refresh the page so I can get this fucking thing to work.
Oh
There
my
we go.
god! Oh my god! My mind was blown today. I went on Zuckerman. God, what's his name? The composer for the Korra music.
Oh!
Jeremy
Yeah,
Zuckerman.
yeah.
He actually finally released the score for the final episode of Legend of Korra when they're fighting the Colossus. Because that music was so beautiful, and I was so mad at Nickelodeon for not releasing the soundtracks for book 2, 3, and 4. And one of the cool things about Jerry Zuckerman is he will actually release tracks on his SoundCloud.
So now that we're
Nice.
done sucking the dick of Ghost of Korra, hi everybody, this is the Fairy Tale Podcast D&D session.
Hey,
Oh,
she has a very
shit.
beautiful... She has a very beautiful tiny penis, or a large clitoris, whichever.
So we're not doing this on Roll20?
No, I already said we're not doing this on Roll20. We're doing this, I am painting with the
do it
brush of the
live.
imagination.
How
Okay.
am I supposed to roll?
Screw it. We'll do it live.
I have dice on me. I will be rolling for people who cannot roll for themselves.
Oh, fuck you, dude.
Okay, here's the thing. There is a online dice roller that you guys could be using.
Yeah.
That we always use for D6 in case people don't have a dice roller for themselves.
Appreciate that. Please send me.
Yeah,
there.
let's
Where is
send that in the group chat so everybody can see it.
Yes, please link me to that. I require these things.
These things are important for reasons.
I may end
for
up start
raisins.
using that because my dice are rolling horribly right now. It is bad.
Good.
Why do you do
Views and
this to me,
opinions-
Walker?
The views and
Why?
opinions on here do not represent necessarily the Fairy Tale Podcast.
What?
Yeah. So just for the premise of all this,
That state them.
my name is Walker, otherwise known as WalkManiaCE. I was Jalal on the Fairy Tale Podcast before we started using our names. I do a lot of Dungeons and Dragons stuff. So one of the ideas we had for fundraising for New York Comic Con was doing a D&D campaign and getting donations. And we are actually currently 10% of our way to sending one of us to New York Comic Con. We just need to raise
Him. Descending him. Descending him.
Yeah,
That's the
descending-
important thing.
descending-
Which is the actual important thing.
to sending me.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why we're all here. Sending me to New York Comic Con. We've raised $55 so far. Right now, we just need. I think it's 435. No.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
you, if we're trying to send both of us, that's going to be somewhere around 1,600
Yeah,
or somewhere.
435, and that's all we need is just $435 to send me to New York Comic Con so I can interview Hiro Mashima. Long may he reign, and
some of the Ruby cast, because we're talking with Rooster Teeth, which is a thing now. I'm like, woohoo!
also
This is cool. We're making contacts.
yeah, also
Awesome.
other people such as John C. McGinley and God damn it, I keep forgetting
Janet
people's names.
Varney?
Thank you, I keep forgetting people's names. Yeah, I feel really bad about it. Okay, so there's the dice
The
roller.
actual voice actress for Korra.
Yeah, right. I should know this. So there's the dice roller. So our players tonight are actually a compendium of voice actors, abridgers, and other voice actors, abridgers. I was gonna say voice actors, abridgers, other talents, and Josh, but thank you.
Yeah, you need to realize I don't
He's
have
just,
Hey, Josh.
he's just Josh.
Yeah. So we have.
There's no
holy
actual
fuck.
importance here.
So
we have a whole list of talented people, and Josh.
Thank you.
we have. We have Yarshian as Asund Dracul, the neutral good paladin.
Yo.
Celeste, or I think it's on your online. It's Celestial Cinderella, right?
Yeah, yeah.
As Gian Cena.
Hey.
Richie Roberts, otherwise known as Like Zoinks Gaming, as Tiffany Plants, the true neutral monk. And also Gian Cena is a chaotic good. I think you chose Warlock.
I was a half elf.
Yeah, I know, half elf Warlock. I'm doing.
Oh yeah. Okay. I've never played this. Okay.
His name
I'm
is Tiffany
scared.
Cora. His
Class
full name
is
is
half
Tiffany Cora Plants.
Then Shion R13, who I just met today, who is Carol Channing, our chaotic neutral druid.
I have
Carol
no idea what
Channing.
I'm doing anymore.
Carol Channing.
Then we have
I'm sorry, Keith.
then we have Chris, otherwise known as Jack of All Spades CO2, who is my artist for my webcomic variants, and he is playing Greblamac Iron Fist, a
You
barbarian
have to say
of
it like
sorts.
that every time.
I
You
do.
really do. It has to be said like that. Absolutely.
You've dug your
You
own hole.
fucked up. You fucked up by doing that.
I knew I was gonna have to do that anyway, because every time Chris spells Greblamac, he always spells it all caps. So I knew I was gonna have to do it from the start.
Wait,
You are
Greblmac's not a
familiar
new
with
thing.
Yeah,
How-
I know.
Oh my
I will not respond unless you scream it.
Yeah, Josh Kaposh, otherwise known as everyone's #1 fanboy, as
You know, screw off.
yeah,
I only stalked for a year. Don't judge me.
For good reason, man. We do good abridged. We abridged good. Okay.
I didn't stalk you guys.
I mean, we give good abridged.
then he is Frank Kidd, the lawful neutral bard.
Is that really my name?
Yeah, Frank Kidd, suck it.
Oh, I hate you so much.
Hey, you named the OC. I'm just punishing you for it.
You know, Death the Kid was a fine character.
couldn't even finish it.
And then Jericho Joe, who I have recently met as a voice actor, and we do a lot of D&D together, as David, our chaotic good fighter.
Yes, hello.
I
You
love
probably
this.
know me from absolutely nothing because
Yeah.
I am awful.
I mean, you have that Minecraft roleplay.
I mean, yeah, the 2 episodes of it that I made a year ago.
Nerd.
So we're gonna be running a campaign that my friend Adam, otherwise known as Red Bearded Gamer or Beardy online, did at RTX 2017, where he took a concept from a comic known as Goblins. Everyone should go read it. It is amazing. Called The Maze of Many, and made an entire campaign around it. And I hate him for it, but it's so good because it has
I love you for it.
because it
I
has
love you for it.
infinite replay value.
Automatically, when he says he hates someone for something, I automatically love them for it. So thank you.
So here's the gist of it. You are in an interdimensional maze known as the Maze of Many, and it has been sought after for centuries because at the center of the maze is a treasure beyond all understanding. It will make you richer than the rich, stronger than the strongest, and smarter than even the wisest men on Earth. The downside is that it is a multi-dimensional maze. Bright side, death has no consequence. For every one of you that die, another shall take their place from an alternate reality. However, it could be varying. You could have an older version of yourself. A version of yourself that literally went to war with an entire race of cat people. A version of yourself that is addicted to potions. A version of yourself that is literally from an MMORPG. Other versions such as resistant to lightning, vulnerable to lightning, all stats are 20, you're evil, you're a level 1 character, and one that I am never going to do, which is the avatar of the Deck of Many Things. And I feel like Discord might have just crashed on me. Nope. Everyone was just being quiet for exposition. Oh wait, nope, maybe it did. Maybe it did. Come on, don't do this to me right now.
He's back!
Thank
Oh, thank God!
Great. Okay, so sorry about that.
Was that Discord
should be.
alone, or did the actual?
That was
did the
Discord.
actual
That was all
stream go
Discord.
down?
That was all Discord.
Okay. Woo!
The stream's running fine. Discord's just being an asshole.
No, I understand Discord being an asshole. We're still here, folks.
But the truth of the matter is, the Maze of Many, as I was saying, it's a multi-dimensional maze. And for each version of you that dies, another will take their place.
Awesome.
So there are versions of you that went to entire wars with cats. Versions of you that literally are just solid evil. There's no rhyme nor reason. You're just evil. Others that are insane. Others that are straight out of an MMO. So Richie's character Tiffany could suddenly go from being I'm Tiffany Plants, I'm gonna kill you to hello friend, lol, we must quest.
So what you're saying is we're going to die a lot.
You are going to die a lot.
Oh, good.
Oh goodness.
So in other words, this is a bad place for anyone who's suicidal.
One time I may
part of the game where like it doesn't matter what your health points are. If you fuck up, that's it. There's just a
one
new
time
view.
I may spawn and just be like, don't do drugs unless you're doing steroids. In which case, do lots of drugs.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's
We
just a
have to
matter of
save my
how
family.
much you decide to fuck up.
So
I bump
If
into
you
somebody.
fail
I
your
bump into
roll,
me.
that's
Some.
it.
So
I love this.
Your health points don't matter. You fail your roll, that's it.
Welcome to D&D, where the health points are made up and your opinions don't matter.
I was fixing to say, wow, welcome to Who's Line Dungeons and Dragons.
Wait, hold on. So, in other words, there actually is a world where I am Spartacus.
yes.
Oh my God! Also, there is
Yes.
a world.
That didn't
This
turn out
means-
very well for him, you know. Oh.
Yarrow, this is beautiful. You know what this means? This means there could actually be a world in which you spawn in and Richard Simmons is a guest.
Let's go, girls!
Let's go, girls. Let's do this.
Ew.
And one into it, and let's go!
Companion character Richard
There's
Simmons.
a world where
You are officially voicing Richard Simmons if that character appears.
there is a world
I hope
where
you're not talking to me.
there is a world where you just respawn in, but only 1 foot shorter.
I love this. I love this.
3'6".
You're the size of a child. A toddler.
Walker, I love this, and you already know why. My favorite character has a chance to make multiple appearances.
Oh, yes, they do.
My absolute favorite NPC.
Yes, they
There
do.
is a world where you come in as a Figma.
If you encounter every door that you encounter, I'm telling you guys right now, every door that you encounter, please knock.
That is
Save
something
yourself some
that
trouble.
that is something that I
There's a
do a
world
lot.
Where you just come back as a beholder, and you're like, okay.
Oh, I
Some
don't like my
guys-
friends anymore.
I'm a banana.
Okay, so
What's up, guys?
so starting off, your party grouped together for the sake of getting this treasure. For the sake of attaining the treasure that was within the Maze of Many. No one had ever left the Maze of Many, no one that you were aware of. And it was said that within the maze held a treasure that only the greatest could achieve. So you guys naturally being like, well, we're pretty tough adventurers, we've fought dragons and shit before, thought this will be a great way to just get an easy treasure and make some quick bank.
Oh no. Oh no. I knew better. You just dragged me into this, you asshole.
So arriving at the Dagger Peak Mountains,
It's all the bard's fault. He made me do it.
I'm
You-
13.
When in doubt, blame
We're
me.
here because the bard tricked us.
The bard was like, guys, I promise there's some good shit in here.
The 14-year-old bard, which is I.
He just goes, lol, I'm so random.
God damn it.
So you guys venture the Dagger Peak Mountains and climbing the icy peaks, you arrive at what is called the Giant's Dagger. It is literally this giant blade driven into the tallest peak of the mountain, and at the base where the blade meets the top of the mountain, you see a glowing blue portal. As your party steps,
All I heard was we walked over some cold titties and found a giant dick sticking out of the ground.
sure.
Alright, be attentive.
Literally, Steven Universe said it's a dildo. I'm glad to know that Chad's on my side.
Richie, be attentive.
I'm glad to know that Chad is on my side.
Be on point.
Just saying.
So as you all step through the portal, your senses fade from you. Everything becomes just this deep ending blackness, and you find yourself falling 10 feet, 20 feet, 50 feet, 100 feet, faster and faster and faster and faster. You fall through this expanse until all you see is this white light, and you collide with it, and your senses dim and fade you for just a moment, and then you awaken. All of you are on the floor of a white room. To your left, To your left, there seems to be a dais that tells the time that it is currently. On the right side of the wall, there seems to be a small basin where you can get water or wash up, whatever you need to do. On the far right, on the back wall, there is a large pane of glass, and looking through it, you see this central conflux where there's just this glowing, pulsing white orb surrounded by smaller orbs of multiple colors. And in the panes of each, and out across this expanse, you see multiple panes of glass. Thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions, and they are all you. To behind you, there is a door that just says, "To seek the treasure, you must proceed forward." And at the base of the glass pane, there is a placard that says, 182,342.
Oh my god!
Is that a death count? Oh god.
Welcome to the Maze of
Minutes.
Many.
How?
Oh,
go back.
okay.
Hold on. Really quickly, DM. I have to pull a Captain America really quickly and go. I understood that.
Wait, what
I
was
understood that reference.
What was the numbers again?
182,342.
Oh!
I'm lost here. Can someone help me out?
I feel surprised that I got the reference over a lot of other people.
I don't
know what the reference is.
I don't get. I don't know what you're talking about. It's just numbers.
Bullshit.
It's in a song. It's in a song, and it's followed by minutes. So that's all I'm saying.
Actually, except that's 182,600 minutes.
That's not at all.
I thought it was 1,200.
Whatever. Fuck off.
525,600 minutes. Don't ask me how I know that.
Focus.
Okay, here's what really matters. Did the bar sing Free Falling when we were going down?
Did you?
Yes, I did!
Can you please tell me there was just a rock like falling right next to me that I just could grab and chuck at him?
After the first 50 feet of continuous falling, the monk just decided to kick back, cross one ankle over the other, put both hands behind his back, and just be like, "Okay, if I'm gonna die, fuck it, I might as well go comfortable."
David's having a hell of a time. He's just loving this.
So
It's
as
exciting.
I said before, on your left wall there is a counter. On the right wall there is a basin where you can wash up and do whatever. Behind you there's a door, and in front of you there's the glass window pane that leads to the infinite versions of yourself.
Oh, really quickly.
Good from that angle.
Guys, really quickly for people watching this live on YouTube, first we want to say thank you. And we're doing this whole thing so that we can raise money for the Fairy Tale Podcast, or at least one member of the Fairy Tale Podcast, to actually get up to New York City the first weekend of October for New York Comic Con, because we got approved for that. As we are set up to interview Hiro Mashima, the creator of Fairy Tale, which would be a really good thing for the Fairy Tale Podcast to be able to do. And if you click the top link to go to our GoFundMe, you can donate to that. Guys, we only need a grand total of around $500 to send one person over. $1,600 would be for sending two people over and finding a place for both people to actually stay at. But we're at 1/10 of the way to our goal, which is interesting
500?
enough. And we only have maybe a week left to get all this money coming in. So yeah, we got about a week left. So any amount that you could send our way would be very appreciated, and we welcome that. And yes, we do. This is a really ridiculous thing, and the reason I'm watching chat is because yes, we will take requests. This is for a very good and important cause. So we will whore ourselves out for money, and I'm going to make some of the other guests do the same. I mean, not
please.
physically, like
Okay.
vocally.
Okay,
Vocally,
please.
you sick bastards.
Please keep an eye on chat, because I will say this ahead of
That's
time.
what I'm doing. Yeah.
If you make a donation of $5 or more, you can pitch an idea for a room in the Maze of Many, and I will make it happen.
Oh, I like that.
I already am scared.
$10 or more, and I will kill a character of your choosing in a way of your design.
Oh God!
Okay, hold on. If we reach $50 or more, I will switch my character's voice, and I will play as Shaggy for the duration of the game.
Like,
If we get Like, don't underestimate me, man. I can
Oh my
totally
God,
play as this
no.
character. If we get to $100 or more, I will up the ante from Shaggy to Mark Hamill's Joker.
If we get 150.
So, if we get more than that, and look, those are the two voices I'm very, very willing to do. If we get over 150, I'll do the game as Menu-sama and basically be the sassy bitch the entire game.
Well, he's willing to do voices. I'm willing to put out the first scene of Fate Zero once it's done.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Oh.
Yarrow up in the ante, baby.
I love Josh. Josh, I love this. Josh said at 150 he will send nudes.
We at the Fairy Tale Podcast not condone that.
A box of noodles.
A box of noodles.
I will take that bet.
200, I'll send
If
you
we
a crate
meet-
of noodles.
If you meet our goal, I will send you the ingredients to make your own at-home ramen, like legit ramen.
And
Along with
At
if we
150, I will send you the personalized Yaroshian nude crate, which is just a box of variants of noodles, including the ever so coveted spicy Chicken King noodles.
But is there a T-shirt?
I will also
a bitch missile T-shirt.
No, you
Okay,
will
here's
get
the
a
thing, here's the
Spite You
thing.
T-shirt.
at $1,000, I am willing to send you a box of multiple pictures of all our different avatars, and depending on the gender that you are or choose to be, either a bottle of lube or a dildo. There you go.
Sometimes
Or
both.
even if
No.
Or both. Or both.
Or you could, or
Depending
you
on
could
your
send
gender, we
the
will
lube
either
to
send you
one
a
person,
dildo or Janine.
and
I
the
will-
dildo to another person.
I will.
And then they have to find each other.
Steven Universe says do the game.
I will do the game. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. If
Those last
if
ones were just
we
jokes,
hit
obviously.
our goal of 1,600, I will do the same thing I said to Starbot Dubs that I would do if their Patreon reached 13,000. I will eat a pair of shoes.
What?
I
Oh,
will
no,
film it.
God, I hope yours was a joke.
It was not.
Josh.
Remember the
Mine
one
was
time
not.
If we do reach our goal,
that, noodles died. That actually sounds worse.
But no, for reals though, if we do reach our goal, you will get a shout out in any kind of footage or audio or video that we put out from New York Comic Con. If we do reach our goal, you will be the opening shout out. It's like, this was made possible by blah blah, and we will list off all the people that helped us out. So
We can't forget good old blah blah. Love
And
that
now to
You
the
shush.
game. So you,
On to the game.
as I said, you find yourselves in the room. There's a counter on your left, basin on the right, glass pane in front of you, and behind you there is a singular door.
Okay, but you also mentioned orbs.
Yes, across on the other side of the glass pane there is a central orb, a central glowing white orb, and multicolored orbs floating around it in the center.
What are the colors?
There's thousands of them, but various shades of red, blue, green, yellow. Some colors you've never even seen or heard of before. So you're not even sure what to quantify them as.
oh my God, fuchsia purple, fuchsia and purple mixed together, fuchsia purple.
But they just seem to be rotating it, and as you're sitting here staring at the orbs, you see one of them wink out of existence. And then
I walk up to the door. I walk up to the door and knock on it.
you knock on the door.
Mm-hmm.
There's no response.
I walk up to
Okay.
the orbs.
Well, I mean, they're on the other side of this giant
the
pane.
rogue?
They're on the other side of this giant pane of glass. You can look at the
Oh, there.
orbs.
Damn.
Who's the
I
rogue?
try to break the plane of glass. Or the pane of glass.
Roll me an attack roll.
Where the fuck did where'd my die go? Roll for me.
That is a 3 plus your strength modifier, which is, if I remember correctly, you chose the Genasi.
Strength modifier is
Plus one.
+1.
So that's a solid 4. You kind of thunk against the glass and it shakes a bit, but nothing happens.
That's like, damn it.
I step forward and say, "Let me handle this."
All right.
And then I will roll for that as well.
I'm gonna stand back and.
Oh,
giggle.
great! I got a 2 plus my strength. That equals 7.
So, thunking the glass as hard as you can, you see it crack, and then immediately heal itself.
Fancy.
So that's not working.
Yeah.
If something doesn't work, don't fuck with it.
Let's see, and you.
That's
you,
just
you,
the baseline of things. Just, if something does not kill something, don't fuck with it.
What would that attitude?
Let's see. You said there was like an area where you could see like a bunch of other U's. Or something?
You're staring right out of it. I said there was a giant pane of glass. On the other side, there is one orb surrounded by multicolored orbs, and then you can see in this giant central, like it's like a giant central conflux. So there's this. So basically, you're looking out across this cylindrical like expanse. Imagine the thing that Luke Skywalker jumped down at the end of Episode 5. Like it's just one of those.
Okay.
It's this giant chute to nowhere that just has windows on it where you can see other versions of yourselves.
Can I just see another version of me?
I am not your father.
Yeah,
I am not your father.
You see another version of yourself, and he just looks at you and waves, and then walks to his door and opens it and walks out.
So what you're saying?
I find another version of me and just yell, "You suck."
So what you're saying is there's
Which one of you is the bard?
Who's not only both attractive but good with women.
Okay, I have a question. Which one of you is a bard?
Josh is.
Hello.
Ladies, I am single.
Hello there.
Come here. Come here.
Oh, I'm coming. Yes, I walk over.
All right. I turn him towards the door. I'm all like, just go. What we gotta do? Just go. Just open the door.
I'll go through the door.
So Frank Kid, do you reach out and grab the door handle?
Yes.
The minute you touch the door handle, nothing happens.
I back away.
You just
I
jiggle.
back
You just
away.
jiggle the lock for a second, and then as you're jiggling the lock, a small door at the bottom of this door opens up, and a cat walks through it. It just looks at you and it goes, "Yes."
No, this is fine. This is great. Hello.
I
Hi.
pick up the cat and hug it.
No, don't.
It gets hugged and it's like, I don't like this.
Pardon me, would you please put me down?
And it's just
I bonk him in the back of the head so that he lets go of the cat.
Why the fuck would you pick up the fucking thing that obviously randomly came out of the... You are stupid. Alright, cat.
I'm very intelligent.
So Richie's character like karate chops Josh's in the back of the neck and he drops the cat and the cat just like the cat looks at Dracul and is like, "Yes."
So what happened to your name?
What happened to my what?
What happens to be your name?
Max. Why?
Well, nice to meet you, Max. So I have a question.
Are you mad?
Shut up.
Are you mad, Max?
And he looks at you and he goes, "I'm a talking cat. If anything, you're the mad one."
Oh, I'm not angry at all. I was asking if you were mad because he picked you up earlier.
I say fair enough.
All right, so I have a question for you.
Yes.
Where did you come from?
The door. And he just kind
Where
of
did
points to
you
the
go?
door.
Okay. In more specific terms, where from behind that door did you come from?
Oh, I live in this really nice cardboard box on this really good scratching post behind the door. It's really comfy.
I pull out my whip and try to whip the cat.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Before he makes his attack, I'm going to grab his arm and punch him across the face.
Alright.
Let the slaughter begin.
That surpasses your AC. He floors you.
We are all mad here.
No, I'm rolling my rolls.
Oh, okay.
Remember?
Okay.
All right, that is a.
Yeah, I'm
16.
rolling my rolls too.
Oh, well, that was only one less than what I had, so yeah, that still hits his AC.
You said there was a small door that the cat came out of?
Are you gonna want to crawl through it?
I want to stick my head through it.
You stick your.
I return to Max.
You-
I return to Max, and I get down to about his level, which is about one knee for me at this point because like I can't get any lower. I'm not going to. And I'm
How
like,
low can you go?
Oh joy, here we go.
It's like, you have a very nice coat. Now, I wanted to ask you, can we go through that door and nothing will kill us?
And he looks at you and he goes, I mean, you can go through the door. I don't think there's anything that kills you on the other side, but I don't know how far down the killing floor might go down the hallway.
There's a killing floor.
I immediately run to the door and try to open it.
What am I seeing? You tiny door at the bottom.
Okay, so again, you jiggle the handle, nothing happens. Jericho, you stick your head through, you look up, you literally see that the door is just locked.
Okay.
It's just like a deadbolt lock. You could probably reach your arm up and like disengage the deadbolt.
Okay, is there anything else around besides that?
Nah, just the scratching post, the cardboard box, and a really long hallway.
All right, I call back to Max and I say, "That's a really nice cardboard box you got there." And then I reach up and try to open the door.
All right, with little trouble, you're able to remove the deadbolt and kind of pull your head back out. And Max is just like, "Oh, hey, you opened the door." And he's like, and he just kind of walks over. And since your head's still stuck in the door, he just kind of like keeps bapping at the back of your neck with his paw.
I just slam the door open, regardless.
Oh. You slam the door open.
Yeah.
Ow.
This is a terrible, terrible idea.
Jericho, I want you to make a dexterity saving throw really quick.
Okay. Let me get up my character sheet real quick. And okay, what is my dexterity? It is +3, not too bad. Not with that roll. 12.
12.
Are we gonna have our first death already?
Yeah, pretty much. So slamming the door back as fast as he can, he smashes the back of your neck into the wall, and it snaps your neck. You're dead.
I laugh.
I laugh. All do.
Of all the ways you could have died.
Right now is like a face
to be fair, Celeste. By the way, Celeste. This is Celeste from the podcast as well. You'll see more of her. You'll see more of her on our Rift channel. Oh, by the way, to all the guys on here, if you don't know, we have a channel on Rift, rift.tv/fairytalepodcast. We watch all sorts of anime and stuff like that on the moments when we can. But anyway, she has not played D&D before, and I just want to go ahead and say that it's usually not like this. There's a little more structure when you actually have a D&D game.
Probably there's a little bit more structure. I'm playing it loosey-goosey.
Yeah, so if you there is another campaign that Walker is trying to start up at some point for his specific channel. So if you'd like to join in on that one, you guys are more than welcome to. I know you said you needed some more people, so now I'm just pimping your stuff.
Chill.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so long as it's on
back
Saturday.
Yeah. It's. I do my stuff on Saturdays and Sundays.
Okay, yeah.
So.
Yeah, Josh is saying join that one. It's nice.
So with Jericho's character dead, you all look down this very long hallway as Max kind of hops back onto his scratching post and cardboard box. He's like, "Yeah, so that's the hallway. It's
wait. Did he just get murdered by a cat?
No, he got murdered. He got murdered by someone slamming the door on his neck.
Okay.
You know what face I currently have? It's that face that like Jensen Ackles has, like you always see in gifs, where he's like,
all right,
where he just looks disappointed.
Walker, can I crouch
down?
No,
wait. Is it smug
yeah, you can.
Jensen Ackles or severely disappointed Jensen Ackles? Which one?
Severely.
Unbelievably confused Jensen Ackles.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So,
I'm very familiar with that.
So,
Josh,
hold on. One second.
Chat is confused. Chat is confused. They want to know who died. Wait,
okay.
who died?
That was me.
Jericho's character, David, the fighter, just got his neck snapped in a door.
Right.
Wait. Your character's name is David?
Yeah.
Oh
yes.
God.
First with an I, second with an E.
Please, hold on. Please, somebody donate. Please, somebody donate up to $150 so I can voice Menu-sama and I can call this guy Dave.
Dave.
Hello, Dave.
Alright.
Anyway, so Max is on his scratching post. He points down the hallway with his paw and he goes, yeah, so this is the hallway. I mean, it's not the best hallway in the world. I've seen better ones. But supposedly, he's like, supposedly my master told me that there is a killing floor somewhere along this hallway. I don't know if he's talking about this one or, and he points like to the wall directly next to you. He's like, or that one, or that one, or that one. Points to the right, or that one.
All right. I'm going to nod my head towards the cat in a sign of thanks. I am going to step very gingerly into the hallway and stealth.
But first, I need to talk to the cat.
Okay.
So.
But first, let him take a selfie, apparently.
Do you happen to have any tax, Max? Any packs of tax, so my racks of plaques will have to stack, Max. My plaques can't stack.
And before you
He's not wearing a fucking hat.
Okay. Before you can finish,
regular cat.
Before you can finish your third sentence, he just boops you on the nose and says, "Shut up," and you just can't talk.
Oh damn it! Well, your bard's useless.
No, sir. Sir, you need to be glad that he just booped you with silence, because the next possible outcome was me putting your head through the wall.
I mean,
and
you could try.
That might have quite possibly been our second death.
You could try.
No. Okay.
So you said you were stealthing.
I'm going to stealth. Do you need me to roll for this stealth?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to roll a d20, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so I have to roll a +7 on my modifier.
Uh-huh.
God damn it. I rolled an 11.
Okay. So, in the comical stylings of the Emperor's New Groove, you just see Tiffany press themselves up against the wall like.
Wait. What is our bard's name again? Like I haven't figured out everybody's names and who they're associated with.
Down the order of the icons I can see on my screen. First we have Shion, who is playing Carol Channing. Then
is that the bard?
That is okay.
No, I'm the druid.
That's the druid.
Okay, cool.
Okay, Carol Channing is the druid played by Shion.
Here, this is what we can do. Just put your name and your class in the chat and keep it there.
Yeah, put it in the Discord chat. Put your name, your class in the Discord chat.
Because I seriously need to know who the bard is at the moment, because this is very important. Okay, Frank, you threw off my groove.
I'm sorry, I just threw off the Emperor's Groove.
And at that, Grablamack Iron Fist kind of shoves Frank into the dirt.
I'm also just gonna say I take David's shoes.
I'm just gonna say I just want to say really quick to Mr. Iron Fist over here. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, sure.
So as you stealth through the hallway, as you stealth through the hallway, nothing really seems to.
No, I don't stealth through the hallway. That's the sad part. That roll.
I mean, you went above 10, so it's partial stealth. It's like quarter stealth.
I tiptoe really well. I'm wondering if I'm tiptoeing through the hallway like Shaggy.
Yeah. And you're singing, and you're
back arm in the air or something,
and you're just singing your own theme song.
No, it's the Scooby-Doo theme song. Excuse you. It is the Scooby-Doo theme song. Thank you very much.
I was gonna say Pink Panther.
Okay.
That would be awesome too. Pink Panther is also acceptable.
So, as you're kind of stealthing through, you step on a tile and then immediately step on another tile, and then step on another tile.
That's why I was saying I was gingerly. I was taking my time.
I know.
Just pushing me to death.
No, I was rolling the rolls for the traps. This is where it gets good. So it's literally like a Scooby-Doo thing. Like you step on a tile and you're like, oh hey, a penny. You look down, buzzsaw goes over your head. You step on the next tile. You step on the next tile and like lose your.
It is good to know that my luck with the DM is extremely high. I appreciate
you
this.
step on a tile, stumble, poison darts hit the wall. You stumble on another tile, fall back on your back, and like spiked plate smashes above you, and you're just like, huh, neat.
I must have rolled a natural 20 on luck somehow.
I just rolled really shitty on traps.
Oh, nice! I love this.
So Walker, now that I know where all the traps are based off of stupidity,
so I say he goes first.
I have to roll for it.
No, you don't have to roll for location of those traps.
How many doors are in this hallway? How many doors are in this hallway?
Just one.
Okay, just one. So, do I make it to the end of the hallway, or should I do an insight check because my investigation is kind of shit?
Insight is just more or less telling the truth and having knowledge into things. You would roll a perception for looking for things that you can't see yet.
Okay, perception I will gladly do. That is also a D20. So I will do that real quick. And that would be a 4. So now I roll this. Well, okay, I rolled a 15.
Okay, 15. You're able to spot the next few traps with ease and avoid them. So you were already 3/4 of the way in, so you kind of made your way over to the door.
Can you tell us where they are?
Thank God for shit trap rolls.
I mean, he can.
They're already depressed.
Well,
right?
three of them are.
As I make my way, all right, you remember this. All right, you remember this, sir. You remember this, sir. You remember the comedy video that we watched with the guy that played Biff in Back to the Future doing his stand-up routine?
Yeah.
And he was talking about how it's the drum major's job to point out poop, like horse poop, to the rest of the band. That's literally what's happening now. It's
Trap.
So literally, I'm turning slightly around and pointing, just very quietly, just pointing at the traps, and then I keep on marching, and somehow I just keep pointing out the traps. And it's like, don't walk here, don't walk here.
Just as you go along, you're just singing your little theme song.
Walker, I would like to Naruto run over all the traps.
Oh my god, I can't wait for your arms to get cut off.
I run with him, only instead of doing the Naruto run, I just fucking run full sprints.
Both you roll.
Just like from the door to the other, and try to get to the other end of the hallway.
Both of you
are gonna have to roll saves.
Both of you roll.
Oh, I also grabbed the cat by the scruff of his neck.
Okay, hold on. I can see them doing this, right?
Yeah, you're already at the door. You're
How
fine.
close am I? I'm at the door. I knock on the door.
You knock on the door?
Yes.
Nothing really happens.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to open the door.
You turn the knob of the door and you open it, and the second you open it, all the traps activate.
I'm still Naruto running. Alright, Walker, what do I have to roll?
You're gonna have to roll some really fucking good acrobatics.
Alright.
This is gonna be beautiful.
Is it the
I'm
same
not
with
in that
me?
hallway, right? I didn't go in there.
Is it the same for me?
By the way, real quick, thinking of your name, Tiffany. You open the door, and on the other side is David. 1 second, while I roll this real quick.
Fucking Dave.
That is a 42, which is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42.
This can honestly go no other way than terrible.
You open the door and there's this, and there's David, but he seems to have these dark necrotic tattoos on his body. David, you are now immune to all radiant damage.
Nice.
Only radiant damage. Only radiant damage.
Okay, so am I? Do I also need to roll athletics?
You need to roll an acrobatics.
I got a 17.
Acrobatics.
17? Is that with your modifiers?
Yes.
Okay.
15, 18 total.
Okay, you guys make it through with relative ease, kind of ducking and weaving through these darts and buzzsaws and chopping blades and the occasional spiked plate.
Also, I grabbed the cat. Do I still have him, or did he just kind of resist?
Yeah, you've got the cat.
Okay.
Why does this suddenly feel like freaking the beginning of Lethal Weapon 3? Raj, what? Grab the cat! Grab the cat! Okay.
Okay, so as for me, okay, so
do the
as
traps
for
all
me,
reset, or are they basically all set off?
They're all set off. They're activated. They're going right now.
Okay, so
No, I
as
mean-
for me, now that boy,
Gian Cena, Esun, Dracul, and Greblamak Iron Fist are on the other side of the traps. You guys have to make your way
God
through.
bless that Iron Fist bastard.
I'm going to make my check. I'm gonna make the check to do acrobatics to get around these traps to the best of my ability.
All right.
Bless you, Yarrow. Bless you for playing D&D correctly. Bless you.
Okay, so
Bless you
that
for
is
actually
a 19.
trying.
You rolled a what?
I rolled a 19.
You're fine.
I love that Yarrow, who's basically like the biggest fucking random bastard out of all the abridgers we have here, is the straight man on the show right now. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's
here's the thing, Richie. Here's the thing, Richie. I take D&D very seriously.
Same.
I don't want to die. I'm going to make fucking sure I don't die.
All right. So Celeste, do you
But
have
the DM is going to make absolutely sure that you will.
Celeste?
So that's beautiful.
Well, I'm gonna make it. I will bet you I will make it 5 rooms without dying.
I'll take some of that action.
I mean, so far I've made it 1 on.
Okay, wait, hold on. First off, how much do you bet? How much do you bet? And secondly, if you lose, you have to donate that money to the NYCC fund that we have.
Okay.
That's how this works.
Okay. Hold on. First off, this is a learning moment for 1 second. I appreciate that, but this is a learning moment for Celeste. Celeste.
Yeah.
This is your first roll. So, do you have the dice roller open that Yarrow sent you in the chat?
No.
Here, I'll just go ahead and roll this dice then.
Yeah,
and
go
I'll,
for
and
it.
I'll add
Well,
your
no,
acrobatics.
she has to learn this. She has to also learn this. So please let her
I'm gonna explain it with the roll. So I'm gonna roll this dice, and it's called a D20. It has 20 sides to it, and basically whatever is rolled, I'm gonna add your proficiency modifier in acrobatics.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna roll this, and that is a 20, because it is a. I roll
nat 20?
No, I rolled a 16 plus 4. That is 20.
Okay. On your sheet, do you have your character sheet open?
Yes.
Okay, so where it says acrobatics.
Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Where it says acrobatics, you see where it says +4 next to the acrobatics?
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to roll to every one of your D20s. So when I say I'm going to make a skill check, I'm going to roll it, you tell me the number. And I'm going to add them together, and we're going to get what you get. So you got a 20. So your half-elf kind of like pops her neck and then just like full-out sprints and starts ninja jumping through stuff, tucking and rolling. Similar to Yarrow's character, who surprisingly, while wearing like heavy armor, is just like doing these quick-ass ninja jumps.
Everybody who makes it to me, that does it really well and is very proficient at avoiding all these traps going off, I just raise my hand to give them a high five as soon as they make it to me.
So
I do that thing that like every football player does, like they go high and then swing way down low.
So this leaves only one person. This leaves Greblamak Iron Fist, who has to make his acrobatics.
This is officially the ESPN highlight reel for D&D right now.
I don't like it.
High fives as you just hear da 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 da.
So
let's see here. Let's see. Said I had to roll
on your dice roller.
Yes. Okay. Stand by.
Dave the Barbarian.
I remember that.
That was an interesting show.
I don't know who
It was acrobatics.
Yeah, it was acrobatics.
That was Steven Universe saying Dave the Barbarian.
Wait, you're rolling a D20 and then you add +2.
Okay, D20 +2. That's 16.
Okay. So, as you're ducking and weaving through these dodging blades and, like, trying your best not to die, you get hit with a poison dart, and as you stumble your way out of the thing, you're like, "Hey guys, I'm feeling."
Okay. First off, really quickly, we're still at $55 for the GoFundMe. So, once again, guys, I burped. That's why it sounded like that. At the GoFundMe, and if you want to donate to our GoFundMe, it is literally gofundme.com/fairytalepodcast.
And as I said before, if we get a $5 donation, I will create a room in the Maze of Many designed for you, and if you donate $10, I will kill off one of these characters in a delightful way that you get to pick.
Dude, you need to type that out in like the
I'll send it in the chat.
Yeah, send not the YouTube chat, the Discord
the Discord chat. Duh.
That way I can copy and paste it to Facebook and Twitter for the podcast. We have 7,000 followers on Twitter. I'm sure somebody would actually want to try and
Question. Can we donate?
Yes. Yes, you can.
This also leads to the revenge incentive of killing other players by donating.
Alright, okay, so here's the thing. Richie, the bet is on. If I can make it to 5 rooms, which this is including one, if I can make it to 5 rooms without being killed, I will donate. If I don't die, then I win. But if I do die, then I'll donate $5. Now, here's the thing. If I do win, you have to offer me a job.
I have to offer you a job?
You have to offer me a job.
In game?
No, in life.
Dude, I can't even get me a job. What do you think I'm gonna do with you? Like, how am I gonna pull that one off? All right, here's the thing. If you win, I will say something horrible and debasing for your channel about myself. Like, I will embarrass the fuck out of myself to promote your channel.
How's that different than now?
I don't normally do that.
No. Actually, no. I have a better idea.
Yeah. Okay.
If I win, you have to basically go into a spiel about how much you love Janine.
Janine?
Who's Janine?
You'll know when I win.
The receptionist? The receptionist for the Ghostbusters?
No.
I fucking love her, yeah.
You'll know when I win.
I fucking love her because, you know,
I love how Yaro's not saying
Richie,
if I win, he's saying when I win.
It's not Ghostbusters, but I can fucking assure you, anyone that knows who I am is watching this from any of my previous streams will know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Damn it.
Hilarious.
Oh my god, damn it. Oh, did you guys actually post about this on like your social media and let people know to come check it out?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
No.
Thank you. Oh, well then.
Alright, so, you guys made it to the other side of the Maze of Many. Greblemac Iron Fist! You are currently unconscious.
Yay!
I kick him in the head to make sure see if he's
Do I have a
dead.
javelin?
Huh?
Damage.
So,
Oh, also,
hold
I am
on.
just standing in the doorway, letting the others go by, because if this is a maze of death, I'm going to let them be the lab rats to,
Wait, why did I have to do
figure
that?
out.
Because you rolled a 16.
Huh.
I mean,
We didn't roll initiative.
Josh.
So he's unconscious.
Yeah.
He's unconscious around the poison darts. I take my javelin, and I'm just gonna do him a solid, and I'm just gonna kill him with it. So I throw with the javelin.
God damn it.
He just stabs him with the javelin.
I throw the javelin, so then I don't go in there. I just throw the javelin, and I just gonna aim to kill it. So.
Wait, what?
So you're unconscious on the floor, and Yaro's throwing a javelin at you to kill you.
At me?
That is going to be a 15 to hit.
15 to hit.
Wait. You're trying to kill me now?
Hey,
you're dead
consider
weight
that.
at this point.
What the hell?
Excuse me.
I can wake up.
Hey, that's much better than what I was gonna do if you were close to me. I was just gonna whip it out and pee on you.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
Okay. So,
Plenty is wrong with us.
Hey!
Don't ever come to Knoxville.
Hey, to answer the question that Steven Universe was asking, yes, people have died. David, the half-orc fighter, has already died, and I'm assuming that
So
Greblemac Iron Fist is about to.
Fuck you guys.
That's a 14 to hit, by the way.
That's a 14 to hit.
No, 15. Sorry.
15. How much do you subtract from? Do you subtract anything from their armor class if they're prone and unconscious?
Yes.
No, it gives me advantage though. I think.
Okay, roll that again then.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, it's so much worse. That's a 19.
Yeah, that hits. You are very dead.
You are very much dead. You are bleeding from every orifice.
The bard that can no
Someone
longer sing is
donate,
not dancing.
$1 just so $5.
It's $10 to kill someone.
$10 to kill that guy.
So
I ain't doing it.
Yarrow, in terms of the bet, you have made it safely through your first room. You have 4 more to go.
Yeah.
As people are coming in, I'm just going to say, "Oh, hello, old chaps. How are you doing?"
So, I'm going to say that as you all enter the room and actually finally take stock of it, closing the door behind you, the door vanishes. And I'm going to quickly roll a percentile die for Chris's character. 53, so I'm on 42. So 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Okay, cool. So as you all enter this room, it is a room that is about 30 feet. It's a 30-foot radius. It's a circular room, and the whole room is just filled with mirrors. So it's 30 feet around. The whole room's filled with mirrors.
Okay.
And as you all are just kind of looking at these mirrors and watching them, a Goliath barbarian steps out of one of them, panting and just like,
Walker, how long does silence last?
It would be up by now. You left the room, so you're fine.
Oh my god.
What does Max say now that his home's
now that you've locked him away from his home, I find it glad you asked. So you're still holding Max?
Yep.
You just hear this low pitched kind of noise. And as you lift Max up to look at him, his eyes have gone red. He's just making this droning noise, and his mouth is moving, and you're hearing 1,000 voices whispering in your head.
Oh, that's good.
I just chuck him to David.
You throw him in it. David, catch!
Okay.
David,
so I grab him and say, "Oh, hello there. What's this little cat fellow doing?"
You hear the droning noise and 1,000 voices in your head as this red-eyed cat just stares at your soul.
Oh my, well that is interesting, isn't it?
Can I go over to the Goliath and try to
Oh
sing
my
him
god,
healing words?
I didn't know C-3PO was here.
Don't touch me.
I'm proficient in over 1 billion languages.
So
I cannot remember the actual line from the movie.
So Frank, you're gonna go talk to Greblemac Iron Fist.
Yes.
So you go over to talk to Greblemac Iron Fist, and Greblemac, you, looking across the room, you recognize some of these people as your friends, but they all look different than the friends from your universe.
Okay.
Walking up to Greglemac. Greglemac. Oh, hello there, Proudy. Do you need help?
This version of Frank has a much more annoying voice than yours.
Okay.
Punch him in the face.
I'm trying to tag people on Twitter about this. So
Yeah.
Josh, what's your Twitter handle?
At Josh Kaposh.
Alright, well...
Okay.
So Greblemac Iron Fist punches you in the face with his metal hands.
Oh!
Chris, roll a d20.
Okay.
No.
Jesus Christ.
What?
5.
Leon, what's yours?
5 plus
Oh,
9.
My strength modifier.
It's plus 9 because it's an attack. That's 15.
Oh no.
That's 14.
So it's 14. What is your? Let's see. I had his character sheet brought up. Josh.
Yes.
What is your armor class?
My armor class? Scroll.
What's your AC? Yes.
My eye doesn't say.
Yes, it
It
should.
should.
It does not. It's blank.
Well, what is
Oh
your
yeah, it is
dexterity?
blank. So it would be hold on, let me see. He's wearing
He's a 0. He's a 0.
leather armor that's you're 15.
So
So
we're
he literally strikes you in the face.
Oh.
He strikes you in the face and does 1d8 of damage plus his strength modifier, so that's 5 plus what's your strength modifier?
Me?
Yeah.
Strength modifier. Is that the one on the far?
It's the one that'll say strength.
Okay, it's +5.
That's 10 points of damage to your face.
Just your face.
That's like a quarter of your health. He just literally punched a quarter of your health out of you.
Whoops.
Did I fix his lisp?
Yeah, we'll say that for this point, like, you've broken his mouth, so he's just like,
Oh, what have you done to me?
That is quite rude, isn't it?
That's good enough for me.
Why do you do this to me?
Hey. That
You're much ruder than my Iron Fist.
I didn't. What?
So are you still holding the damn cat?
Yes, I am.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
No, I'm turning him around to look at anybody I'm looking at.
Okay, well, you're...
So it's like our heads are moving in unison.
Okay. Roll me 2d20.
Oh, lovely. Alright, let's get d20s. Okay. 7 and 15.
Add your wisdom modifier to both of those.
Oh, it's not great. I think it's a 2. Yeah, so
that's
that's
a
9 and 17.
God damn it! So on the bright side, you're not insane.
I beg to differ.
On the downside,
am I dead?
Uh-oh.
So that's, let's see, 1, 3, 3, 4, and 5. That's 6. That's 16. You take 16 points of psychic damage.
Oh, I'm fine.
Oh, I'm absolutely fine. This is a very interesting.
He says, "I'm fine," as he's like bleeding from the ears and eyes.
Yes.
He just gets a nosebleed.
You there? Who's good with magic here? Who's good with magic?
Me slightly.
Fine.
All right, I give him the cat and say, figure out what this thing is.
I pull my hands back, say, "No, I gave that to you. Good. I gave that to you."
I have the cat.
Oh, it's entirely up to you, little friend.
You give it to Frank. Frank, roll me.
So are we still? Is this still in the hallway?
No, you're in the room.
You're
in the room of mirrors.
Oh, we're in the room of mirrors. Great.
Yeah. Okay. So Josh, roll me
Alright.
2d20.
Okay. Wait a second. All right. 19 and 2.
Okay. On the bright side, you don't take psychic damage.
Oh.
On the downside, you're now gibbering in the corner with the cat.
While doing this, can I lick the cat?
It's that's what he's trying to do. No, you're literally sitting there like frickin' Smeagol from Lord of the Rings, just petting it. Yes, yes, my precious, yes. You're like gurgling in your own blood.
Oh my! Well,
I walk over to him, and
just put him out of his misery.
What fucking cantrips do I have? Actually, no, I don't use a cantrip. I use I use ice or Thunderwave.
You're gonna use Thunderwave
at 5th level.
Oh, God.
I hug the cat tight.
Okay, you said Thunderwave at 5th level?
Yep.
Okay.
Not gonna be great for the mirrors.
What's the radius on that?
Let me check.
Okay, can we? I think this would be a lot more manageable if we just decided to all roll initiative and we still had to go in order of initiative, because this is just gonna be a clusterfuck otherwise.
Trust me, this is manageable compared to my other sessions.
I think it's a radius of 15 feet.
Yeah, 15 feet cube. I walk right next to him and use Thunder Wave at 5th level.
Okay. Who all is within 15 feet of a... Because this is a 30-foot room. This is a 30-foot radius, so that means that it's 30 foot on one side, 30 foot on... So it's like a 60-foot diameter.
I'm still in the damn doorway.
I'm probably close to him since I just gave him the cat.
Oh, yes. You just gave him the cat.
I'd say I'm still at the doorway.
It's a cat!
I think I'm at the doorway.
Okay.
I have no idea.
So, at this point, I'd say, because he got punched in the face, Grebelmac Iron Fist and Frank are right by each other. David is over there, and so is...
Poor Iron Fist and fucking Dave.
So basically the only people who don't have to roll for this are, Yarrow, Celeste, and Richie.
Nice.
Everybody else needs to roll a d20 Constitution check.
Oh,
nice.
No,
versus your
spell
just
save. Just a check or a saving throw?
Well, it's a saving throw, right? Saving throw.
I think that's like 6d6.
Hold on. What? No, I'm saying what is your spell save DC?
Oh,
Hey, look who it is.
Okay, can we not? We're in the middle of something right now.
Keep going. I'm trying to get him to answer.
I know, but I don't have a character for him. This would be a bad time.
Oh crap.
Get him the hell out of here.
Never mind.
Mine was an unnatural 20.
Mine was a 12.
Spell save is
Spell save is you kind of cut out there.
16.
So your spell save is a 16. You rolled a 20, Jericho.
Yeah.
I rolled a 12.
So that's half damage.
That's 12. Chris.
And not pushed.
Chris.
Yeah.
Roll a d20.
19.
Okay, so that's a 20, a 19, and a
12.
Hey, sorry, we didn't mean to add you to this. We're in the middle of a D&D thing.
No, I did. No, he knows I was gonna have him join. Remember, he was originally supposed to join us.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just give you a character. Let me just send you the stuff via
No,
Skype.
just let him play himself. It's fine. He's just a random guy that comes into the party.
Random guy.
He just comes in right as I cast the spell.
Hey, I know.
My bad, guys. Sorry.
This is Cody, bruh.
I know. I have to send him stuff now.
No,
oh, you're offline on Skype. Damn it. Okay.
Well, this is the perfect time for a break, guys. If you would like to affect the game and kill off some people, or
which I might be doing later this session.
Remember, guys, $5 donation to our GoFundMe gets you a room in the Maze of Many. You can design your very own room. $10 donation gets to kill one of these players in an inventive way of your choosing. So make sure to go to our GoFundMe, which of course is gofundme.com/fairytalepodcast. This will help us get to New York Comic Con and be able to actually interview a bunch of really awesome people like the cast and crew of RWBY, the creator of Fairy Tail himself, Hiro Mashima, which is a big reason for us to want to go there because we are in fact the Fairy Tail podcast. It also gives us a chance to talk to a whole slew of other people that we've been getting email messages about, such as Oni Press and oh god, I'm trying to
John C.
now
McGinley.
I actually have to John C. McGinley, Tara, no, not Tara, freaking okay, Cora, the voice of Cora, but that would be Janet Varney, so many other stuff. We got stuff for Ash versus the Evil Dead at New York Comic Con as well.
Which is gonna be dope.
Like, there's so much different stuff that we've been getting emails about, and we're like, we're not sure. Oh, also, we got invited to talk to the cast on Saturday, October the 7th, for Voltron: The Legendary Fender, the Netflix Voltron series. So that is a thing that we would love to do. At least I would. But,
well, bro.
Yep.
That's crazy.
The press room, and I believe this will be but we have to send stuff like ASAP, and we can't message anybody back if we're unsure about whether we're going. So today is basically kind of the last day that we can be absolutely sure we can send stuff. Otherwise, we're limited to maybe like 3 people we can talk to. But we might be able to cover a hell of a lot more if we can at least get one of us confirmed today.
Oh.
And that will require us to reach $500. Right now we're at 55. So at least we're on our way. We're 1/10 of the way there, sort of.
All right, Cody, I sent you the player stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Wow, that is really loud.
You donate
Oh, sorry about that.
in the next 10 minutes, I will personally kill everyone.
Oh my God, $50 in the next what?
In the next 10
You can
minutes,
try.
I will personally kill everyone.
Good luck, bitch. I will roll strong.
All right. So Cody has his stuff as a cleric. So I'm just gonna say this. You cast your Thunder Wave. And how much damage is that?
Let's see. At 5th level, I believe that would be 66.
Can you roll that for me?
Hold on a second. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh no. 68.
Okay. You want me to roll that?
What the fuck is? Okay, there it is.
Oh, hello, Mr. Tux Abridged. Hi.
Or
Oh, and the goof. There's so many new people here.
7.
Oh, I know most of these people.
On the YouTube
I
thing?
don't.
I have, yeah, I know, I have a fan base, guys.
Or
All right.
We used to, you know.
6.
But then we could no longer afford to post on iTunes. This is part of the reason why we put a Patreon together, so that we could
7.
afford to post our iTunes feed again. Because we used to
So-
get 200,000 downloads a month.
How much is that total?
Wait a fan fucking bit.
Is she on?
Hold on.
As he gets out his abacus.
Yes, this is a game of math. You have to.
This is exciting as it gets, people. 32. So
I'm actually not dead.
Greblemac and
Oh,
sorry,
Mr. Puck-
my mistake.
Mr. Puck-
Greblemac Iron Fist and David take. You said it was 32.
Yeah, so they take
16.
Yeah.
You guys take 16 points of damage, and Josh, who is a halfling with 59 hit points, who's already taken 10 to the face, down to 49. So you took 32 additional hit points. You're basically almost dead. You're just sitting in. You're just sitting in the corner, stroking the cat, covered in glass shards from all the broken mirrors. Your bones are shattered. You're just laying there in a puddle of your own blood.
Jesus.
So, Mercy kill?
That was rather rude, wasn't it?
Can I now realize that my life is pointless and bite the cat?
The cat kills him.
No.
Damn it.
So as the mirrors shatter, the shards fall to the ground, and they start to vibrate and liquefy and draw together and form in the center of the room the form of a man. And this man seems to be a human cleric of some sort, whose name is not known to us yet.
And his name is John Cena.
I immediately don't like him and just slash at him with my longsword.
So Cody, you have just winked into existence for the first time.
It's kind of what I do, man. That's my whole shtick.
The chat wants to know if there is a Zach in here.
If only there was a Zach.
Are you talking about Zodiac Zach?
No, there. Literally, Steven Universe wanted to know if there was a Zach.
Like
in
a
here
Zach and
because
Cody?
Zach and Cody, yeah, exactly.
God, I wish.
Bad puns are bad, but that would kind of be funny.
That would be pretty funny.
God, I wish.
Yeah.
But no, you've.
Okay,
you've
I am.
Hey, can I roll my character to punch that guy?
Yeah,
And
you can.
refreshing.
Who are you punching?
Nothing. Never mind. Keep going.
Walker,
So-
tell me,
Walker,
is
I
this-
would
is
like
this
to
new
take this
person's
moment.
name- Is this new person's name Mystery?
Mr. E, Nigma.
No, he's just. I don't know what his name is. You guys haven't asked him yet.
Hey, oh,
Well,
dude, what's your
I'm
name?
going to make an insight check on this.
Well,
guy.
well, no. Like as soon as he shows up, I just slash at him with my.
With your longsword?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll the attack.
Walker, at this moment, I would like to update you and let you know that we are still at $55.
20 total.
20 total. Roll for damage, please.
4.
4 damage. So, Cody, you've just blinked into existence for the first time ever, and you're experiencing the wonders of the world, and some dick just attacks you with a sword.
Whoa.
And you take...
That's a hell of a first day, man.
You take 4 points of damage, so you're just kind of like, whoa, hey, man. Chill out.
Whoa, right in my, like, forearm area. Not cool, bro.
Oh my, well,
Okay, so
this version of my friends is very violent, isn't it?
Sorry, I don't
really
like people
quickly
who
to
just
everyone in
show
the
up
call.
fucking nowhere.
Okay,
Richie?
really quickly to everyone in the call. I post that there so you guys can just copy and paste that in your social media. That way, the word travels a little more. Maybe we'll get some more people in here that actually want to affect the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Affect the game. Kill
There we
these
go.
fools.
Hey, look here. I'm doing
Okay.
a pretty good job of
Okay.
surviving in the doorway, I think.
So, at this point, Josh's character is still gibbering in madness. Yarrow, Richie, and Celeste, you've just watched your party basically turn on each other and all the newcomers. You're just kind of confused as the general what's going on. And now there's a mirror guy in the middle of the room who just got stabbed by your friend.
Okay, at this, I would like to, do I have a bag of holding? I would like it if I had a bag of holding.
Yeah, your character has a bag of holding. Why?
Okay, I'm going to, with John Cena over there.
Gianna Cena.
Hey!
And-
That's my name!
That's what she's
Exactly.
saying!
John Cena over there, and
He's talking about you.
Isun. I'm just going to look at both of them, reach into the bag of holding, pull out 3 bags of popcorn, and hand one to each of them. Because this is just entertainment.
Ayo.
Ayo.
So, Isun and Gianna, you just get these bags of popcorn from, Tiffany. And you're just watching all this shit go down. And for the most part, it's died down now. Greblemac and, Dave seem to just kind of be chill now. Frank is still, like, gibbering in the corner. Greblemac and Dave, you guys are pretty calm now at this point. Frank is still gibbering in the corner. Cody, you've just kind of winked into existence and got stabbed by Carol over here, so you're just kind of like,
Oh no, Steven Universe, I'm so sorry to hear that you don't have a credit card. I don't think you have to have a credit card, but a debit card would also work if you don't have a card at all. I can't help you.
Ripperoni.
Ripperoni, I'm so sorry.
If you have a PayPal.
If you have a PayPal, that would work. Yeah.
just use MoneyGram. Send me this.
That works. There you go. There you go. That works. Okay.
But don't go to
Steven Universe. Steven Universe says that they should donate to make Mr. Mosby say, "Get out of my lobby."
No,
actually, I'll say that if we
Mr. Mosby, he literally expect a Mr. Mosby floor.
Okay,
Oh,
if we hit $65, meaning if we go up $10 in the next, let's say 20 minutes, I will make a Mr. Mosby NPC.
Okay, hold on. In the next 10 minutes, we are still sitting at $55 as of this moment, but we shall see. We shall see.
So, a good bit.
7.
Yeah.
The cat turns into.
How many people are watching?
Josh,
I have no clue.
Josh,
I'm just looking at the chat.
Yes.
Josh, roll 2 more d20.
Oh, okay. Okay, dice roll. All right, let's go. 20 and 14.
And add your wisdom modifier.
I am not very wise, so 21
is
and
also
15.
true.
Yeah, 21 and 15.
21 and 15. Oof. Well, I hate to break it to you, but while you did not take any more damage at this, you are now catatonic.
God damn
Your
it,
eyes
why
just
can't I
your
die?
eyes just roll back into your head as you start gibbering in languages that no one here knows. Until you just collapse and the cat that you were petting in your arms just reduces to liquid.
Oh, thank God.
Jesus.
What?
So, Josh is
do this a lot?
Josh is unconscious. Everybody's in the room, just kind of like, what the hell?
We currently have 8 people watching. That's what's going on right now.
I take one of the shoes that I stole from the previous David's corpse, and just chuck it in the.
Okay, we got 9, but it's counting me as one of the 9.
Chucking it in who?
I just chuck it at Josh's character.
Frank.
You hit it. You hit him with the shoe, and he's just unresponsive.
Damn it, Frank! Damn it, Frank!
So, I love the fact that no one has thought to look for a way to get out of the room.
Poor.
I guess I will. I'm gonna make a perception check. Fuck me, it's a natural one.
Dracul just looks down at his popcorn. He's like, "This is really nice popcorn."
Yeah.
I will look around as well.
I'll also look around, I guess.
Now that there's
all right, hold on. I'm going to do something terribly. I'm going to do something terribly inappropriate, probably for this room, and will most likely get me and other people killed.
9
So
total.
this already sounds like a great plan, right?
Yeah.
I'm in. Let's do it.
All right.
Oh,
So
wait, no.
I have at the moment shuriken, which are which I can use to just do a dex attack with. So I would like to throw 2 shuriken as far as I can and see how many mirrors I can just destroy, so that perhaps we can find a way out of here.
They're all gone.
Oh, all the mirrors are gone?
Yes, this happened a while ago. He thunderwaved, all of them broke.
Where the hell have you been?
Oh.
I've been working the chat mostly. That's what I've been doing. I'm sorry.
You should be. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm trying to do my other job.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say. Here's what I'm gonna say.
After this is done, I'm sending you a video about tabletop
Ginny.
etiquette.
Oh, son. Oh, my God. Look, okay. I'm doing 4 things at once. If I wasn't doing this, I would be paying a lot more attention and actually behaving appropriately for how I play D&D. Walker can tell you that I'm actually... generally, I'm more attentive to this and a bit more respectful to the other players.
Attentive, yes. Respectful to the DM,
Yeah, I can...
Well, I mean, when I finally get a DM that deserves respect, I mean...
Oh.
Give that a wet flop.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Huh?
And my character just randomly drops dead.
Yeah, you just choke on popcorn or something. No, I'm not that vindictive, but I will get you back for that.
Walker,
Okay.
I also rolled perception.
Yeah?
I got a 13 total.
Okay, so no one knows anything about the room other than the fact that it has curtains in it. I'm gonna help you guys out here because I want to get you the hell out of this room.
Can we set the curtains on fire?
Die already?
So, you know what, Josh? I'm gonna have your character like choke on their own tongue and die. You're dead.
Thank you so much.
You're dead. You're gone. Get out of here.
Thank you so much. That was such
Cody.
Can I take his corpse and just chuck it out the window?
There's no window.
I mean,
it's just you're in a room.
All I know is that basically we entered the mirror room, and like at first it was like one person that died in the hallway, but as soon as we entered the mirror room, this just turned into the fucking Hunger Games.
So let me explain what has happened right now, just to anyone who wasn't paying attention or whatever.
For people just coming in.
Yeah, or for people just coming in. So we're doing a thing called the Maze of Many. They just got into this new room that was full of mirrors. One of their friends, Greblemac Iron Fist, died, and another version of him came through.
Murdered, thank you.
Yeah, murdered. Whatever. Semantics. Another version of him
is still dead.
Another version of him stepped through a mirror, and as soon as the door was closed to the room, everyone was locked in the mirror room. So the cat that they had brought with.
I was standing in the doorway the whole time. How did?
No, you closed the door. You said a while ago that you closed the door.
No, I said I opened the door. I never said I closed the door.
Well, it's closed now.
Damn it!
When we passed through the door closed and then it disappeared.
Yeah, it just pushed you into the room.
Oh, it closed on its own.
Yeah, it pushed you into the room.
On its own.
We'll just
Okay,
say it pushed you into the room.
Yeah.
So then a bunch of shit went down with the cat Max that they had previously befriended, who turned out to be an entity of madness without his lovely scratching post. Lots of people took damage, and then finally Josh's character went catatonic and died after Shion's character decided to thunder wave in a very confined space. All the mirrors were shattered, and Cody's character came into existence, being born of the mirrors. Congratulations.
Child of the mirrors, I like it.
Yep.
So now,
oh my God, you're Dark Link.
So now,
Jesus.
I'm just gonna turn to Cody and just say,
"Oh, hello, by the way. What is your name?"
So now I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a way out of this room. So Cody.
Yes.
You've been in existence for a little while. It's still new to you. The only thing that you remember is that the only way out of this room is through a mirror.
Okay.
Oh.
And it just so happens that your nice suit of armor that you're wearing there has a bunch of mirrors on it. So you kind of like pop one off and just throw it on the floor, and it just kind of sits there.
Yo, here you go. Whoop, done.
And he just jumps through it, and the mirror just kind of shakes a little bit, and then just stays still.
Well,
I follow.
Oh, tally ho.
So as every living person starts jumping through the mirrors, you find yourself in a new room full of just end to end with books. It's about maybe 15 feet wide, about 60 feet long, and about 80 feet high. Just books everywhere.
I'm going to.
I pick up one of the books and try to read it.
Lovely.
But then I remember I can't read.
Okay, Yarrow, you were saying something?
I'm gonna make an investigation check. I'm not gonna touch any of the books. I'm just gonna read the spines or the covers to see what the books say.
Alright, I'm gonna check real quick what languages you know.
I know Common and Draconic.
A lot of these are written in Draconic.
Okay, so...
so this is gonna get really fun for you, because I actually came up with some book titles a few minutes ago, and I wrote these down. So, the first book you look at is A Midsummer Night's Beach. The next book title...
Can I have that one?
By the way, I rolled a 17.
So the first book you find is A Midsummer Night's Beach. In addition, you find Hunter x Hunter Volume 368.
Trash.
Oh.
Throws over my shoulder, trash.
You find an instruction manual called Operating Machinery and You, How to Not Lose a Finger in 15 different ways. And the last book you find is literally a book that says Interdimensional Travel, How Not to End Up Underneath the Sea.
I will pocket that book as well for right now.
That sounds like a really good book, like a very handy and helpful book.
I'm going to use a cantrip and create a bonfire.
Jesus Christ.
So.
Oh wait, let me save A Midsummer Night's Beach. For the love of Christ, I need this right now.
I mean,
okay, I hand him the Midsummer's Night's Beach.
Thank you.
Draconic, you can't read it.
excuse me, really, just really quickly, to the guy that is starting a fucking bonfire. Can someone just walk up and concho that ashen one right there for some reason?
So as you create your bonfire,
if you don't know what concho is, you need to look it up on Google. Oh my God.
Don't look it up on Google.
I thought I heard someone say punch.
Okay, so as he creates,
it's gonna be a falcon punch.
As he creates his bonfire, all you just
it's fucking
yeah, it's yep. As he creates his bonfire, you just hear from like at the end of the hall, at the end of this room, you just hear, "Hey, don't do that!"
Fuck you! You to make my bonfire.
You continue to make your bonfire?
You have me so happy for a second.
Before he can finish the spell, before he can finish the spell, I'm gonna fucking kick him across the head.
Yarrow, I would hold off on doing that. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Where's this door?
Hold on.
No. Before he finishes the spell.
I know. I need him to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Let's see. 16 total.
Okay. So the minute you say "fuck you," all that the rest of the party sees is a giant book fall off a bookshelf and crush you to death.
Oh.
That's why I wanted you to hold off on kicking him in the head.
No, you should have let him. You should have let him.
So wait, it's just a giant book that fell?
It crushed him to death. There's just like blood seeping out from under the book now.
Good lord.
Please tell me that another one just comes out of the book.
Okay. What reads on the cover and the spine of the book?
A study in density.
Please tell me that another copy of me just walks out of the book.
By giant books.
I love this. Frederick's like, welp, see ya.
Alright, so that is 1 second. I got to go over here and scroll to the top of my list. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wait.
DM, I need to make a quick update.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Okay. Really quickly, guys. Reading here in the chat, it seems that Steven Universe is having trouble donating at the moment, and I'm trying to find out what is going on. Like, what problems are you having in the donation process? Why is it not letting you donate? Because this is a tech issue, and we need to get this figured out. If it's just a simple tech issue, or if it's something on their end. Like, I wanna find out, because obviously people who want to donate should be allowed to donate.
There shouldn't be an issue. The site's working pretty flawlessly right now.
Okay. So it seems to be something on their end. Just hit me back with what is the reason that you can't donate. They feel really bad because they wanted to make a Mr. Mosby one.
Okay. So to answer your question, yes, another version of you pops out of the book. Yes. You hop out of the book, and you just look at everybody and you sign language them hello.
No!
I don't speak sign language, but that's fun.
You're
I'm mute?
Yeah.
Oh.
Can I
hate you.
Can I roll intelligence to see if I understand sign language?
Yeah, sure you can.
Okay. 17.
You've seen it once before. You understand the basic phrases. And
okay.
Josh,
Alright.
as the party watches this new guy come out, from behind them, the voice that yelled, "Hey, don't do that," appears to be another Frank kid.
What's up with this one?
You are immune to fire.
Alright.
I would think it'd be thunder, but...
excuse me, you gotta calm down. He didn't say you were immune to urine.
So as it stands now, we've got a Jericho who's immune to radiant. We have Josh who's immune to fire. We have Chris who's resistant to lightning, and we have Shion who's mute.
You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, no, I was waiting until you guys got some lightning.
Now this is in fact the third room you did it.
Yeah, this is the third room you guys have made it into.
Kind of weird. I don't know how you can donate on PayPal for the GoFundMe. You need a card for it.
Okay, you do need a card for it. You can't donate through PayPal.
Yep.
That's so weird. They should make it where you could donate through PayPal.
I'm gonna take a look at this real quick.
If you have a debit card, you should be able to donate,
I just tried to do some through PayPal, and you can't do PayPal. It doesn't work. It's not even there.
That's so dumb.
Yeah,
okay.
It looks like you have to use your card.
Okay, so here's the other thing. Do we want to set up another thing through PayPal as well? Like, do we want them to donate? Is it okay if we have them directly pay to you.
Yeah, if they send it to
PayPal,
send it to my PayPal, like you've got my PayPal, Richie. So if they send it to my PayPal, I can put those donations.
I have to look stuff up now.
I can put those donations into the New York Comic Con fund.
Yeah,
and that way
it's really roundabout, but we can do it.
I'll also be able to keep track of the donations into my PayPal account and tell you all what you make in terms of rooms
exactly.
and shit.
Okay, so really quickly, I'm gonna give them the information they need to donate to your PayPal.
Yeah.
In the chat.
And I'll keep my PayPal open just right over here.
Okie dokie. Thank you. Okay, Walkman Publications. Is that what they just send it to?
Yeah, Walkman Publications, or they can send it to my email, which is
I know your email.
Yeah, everybody should know my email.
Give out your email, I guess.
Yeah, no, don't say that. Just the Walkman Publications works. Thanks.
Okay, here is, and I'm just gonna copy paste into the chat on the. All right, if you're having trouble, guys, donating to the NYCC thing, the GoFundMe page, you can donate there on PayPal, and he will transfer that money to the thing, so that your donation will count, and you can send that over. And I need to promote that on Twitter as well, so give me just a second.
Yeah. Okay. So that was a good intermission. Back to the room with the books and stuff. You find yourself with a new Frank Kidd and a new Cheryl Channing.
Yo, what's up, home dogs? I'm resistant to fire because my diss tracks are so hot. Yo.
I immediately just flip him off.
It's a sign that everyone can interpret.
Yeah, home dog, let's get ready.
I immediately try to hit him with the Midsummer Night's Beach.
How close am I?
Can I duck?
I'm gonna say, Josh, you're too into your sick rhymes with your mixtape that is most definitely fire. And
it is fire.
And you get struck with a book that just says A Midsummer Night's Beach. You take
going to punch him.
You take no damage, but you are affected by one status of ailment. You feel shame.
Shame from the cleric.
All these people trying
and
to dismiss.
I'm also gonna call lightning down on him.
Oh.
Not in
yes,
the room. Not in the room. Not with the size of the room.
Oh, I can't.
No, I mean it's a 15-foot wide, 60-foot long. You'd kill everybody here.
And?
Come on, man. Pardon me.
So about that doorway.
We're still in the third room, right?
Yeah, you're still in the third room, and no one's looked for an exit yet.
Okay.
Although I will
like
say
to
this.
look
I will
for
say
an
this.
exit.
Yarrow, due to your investigation role, you did notice a pattern to some of the books, but you're not sure what it is. You know that it relates to the draconic organizational system that is used, but you're not sure how it relates, whether it be by title, by color, or numerology.
For the sake of the argument, then, can I make a straight intelligence check to see if I can figure out what this all means?
Sure.
Okay.
Steven Universe said okay.
13?
13?
Yeah.
You figure out one of those things.
What's that?
You figure out the numerology, and it just it's just a series of numbers that more or less are gibberish.
10110010.
Can I roll perception just to see if I see anything interesting around?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
And can I check to see if there are any books in Primordial?
Yeah, go for it.
18.
Okay, perception-wise, you notice a few things that are out of place. You notice that the library, the library room seems very disorganized. Nothing is organized by the titles of the books. Nothing seems to be organized by the numbers on the books. It seems to all have to do with color. Like, it's a repeating pattern, like it's blue, red, green, blue, blue, red, green.
Oh my, well that's an interesting little pattern, isn't it?
I got a 23.
On if there are books in Primordial, you find 3.
Any? I'd like to check to see if there are any books in I'm looking at one of my languages here, and it's Infernal, and I check to see if any of them are. Is that like something I can do?
Yeah. You rolled a 19 plus your modifier, so I'm just gonna say you got it. You find one book in Infernal, and you find 3 books in Primordial. The one book you find in Infernal is literally a summoning ritual.
Okay.
And the 3 books you find in Primordial are, yeah, you can do a quick update when we reach the next room. You find one book in Primordial that's about summoning elementals. You find one book that's about baking cakes with elemental energies. And you find a book about... I can't believe I'm doing this. You find a book about the motion of the ocean.
What do you mean you can't believe you're doing this? This sounds par for the course for your D&D campaign.
Sounds like a Midsummer Night's Beach 2, the Beach
What are some of the titles of the Primordial books?
You've just got the 3 of them. There's just 3.
All right, what are they?
How to bake a cake with elemental energies, how to bind an elemental, and the motion of the ocean.
Okay. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the Infernal ones. Okay. Never
mind. The Infernal one is a summoning ritual.
Okay.
Are there any in Orcish?
Oh my god, I'm just gonna keep answering book questions the whole damn time.
This is the best.
This is like the library of everyone's darkest fantasies.
Are there any just in common at all?
Yo, is there any of my sweet rhymes, home dog?
You find Harry Potter fan fiction.
Oh god.
Yeah, you know what? That's what you find in Orcish, just Harry Potter fan fiction. God damn it.
My.
I store that in my bag.
It's not even like it's not even good fan fiction. It's like fan fiction between like Harry and Hagrid.
Anything on Halfling, yo?
That's gross,
it looks like we just lost to Celeste, so I'm assuming she kind of had no idea what was going on. So.
No, she actually stepped away to go get something.
Oh, okay.
She's been gone for too long, so it kicked her.
Okay, 1 second.
Is there anything in Halfling, home dog?
Okay, so...
I just like that phrase, halfling home dog.
So, Josh.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna try and speed this along, because we are close to our time limit, I was gonna try and run us till about 9 p.m. Eastern, because I have work in the morning. You find one book in Halfling. It's in the middle of the fire at the end of the library, where there's this nice little table, a chair, and like this nice little mantelpiece hearth.
I grab the book. I go in the fire and grab the book.
You're immune to fire, so what does it matter? Yeah. The minute you reach in and grab the book and pull it out, the whole room begins to shake as the library shelves start to shift and change shape. As the pattern once again shifts once more, you find that the fireplace has opened up, and you find a door. It is a very small door, one fit for a gnome or halfling, so it is small in nature. So
I go through, yo.
Wait, is the fire still there?
Oh, okay.
So you just try to open the door?
Yeah, I try to open the door, home dog.
You rattle the handle and it doesn't open.
Well, you know, that really upsets my flow, dog. I really wanted to swiftly go through. Anything I got, let's find out.
So what are you doing? That doesn't explain anything to me.
Wait.
Out of character, what are you doing?
Alright, can I use Thunderwave and try to break the door?
Yeah.
I mean, you can try so many different things.
I could punch the door.
You have an odd sense of deja vu, feeling like you have been killed by this before.
So you're casting Thunderwave?
Yep.
The second you raise your hands above your head to cast Thunderwave, the door shoves outward, knocking you back. And you land on your back, and there's just this grizzled gnome standing over you with these tattered purple robes. and these offset spectacles, one smaller, one larger, and the smaller one is cracked down the middle. And he just looks at you and he goes, "What are you doing here?"
That wasn't nice, home dog.
You tried to break down my door! It's not nice either!
Well, yeah, but you didn't open it, bro.
Why would I open it to someone who's trying to break it into?
I was
gonna
trying
back
to
away
break it into
slowly.
at first.
I turned into a dire wolf.
Yo, your door somehow got over here, and we just wanted to get through. We made it in this place. I don't know how. I don't know where I am, but it's time to go, bro.
He just
Can I kill him?
he just looks at you, and you see him pull out a wand, and he pokes it to you, and
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Broski, don't do this. Broski, no.
You take 17 points of damage as he basically magically tasers you.
That was
And he looks at everyone else outside the door and he goes, "Get off my property!" He slams the door.
I'm gonna walk up to the door and knock on it.
I'm gonna go over to the door. Do I have any alcoholic drink on me?
I believe you have a wine skin.
Okay, so I have some wine on me. Alright, I'm gonna politely knock on the door.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna back away slow as you're
Well,
doing that, a
also-
few steps.
Well, also, before he comes out of the door, I'm gonna cast protection from energy on myself. And I'm going to protect myself from lightning.
I had literally
That is wise.
said that I.
That is wise.
I had literally already said that I go up and knock on the door.
Okay, so you knock on the door, and right behind you is Dracul with a nice wine skin and maybe a nice delightful gift basket. Something pleasant.
With chicken. Fried chicken.
He borrows motion of the ocean.
Oh Christ!
What? No, fuck you. That's mine.
No, I'm just messing around. But you knock on the door, and this little slot close to where the top of the door is opens it, and it's just these. You see these two little like beady eyes on the other side of the door. It's like, yes.
Do you have a? I was wondering if you had a tinfoil hat I could use.
Okay, fuck you. I put my hand over his face. and I
No,
push
no,
him
no!
back.
I know this NPC.
No,
Trust me.
fuck you. I put my hand over his face, and I push him back, and I come forward. I'm like, alright, sorry there. Didn't mean that. So, I got some wine here, and maybe if you come out, we can talk about some things. We're just trying to leave, and we're trying to leave as fast as we can, but there's only your door, and I'm pretty sure there's a bigger door for us to leave in, right?
I lean over his side and say, "I would like to trade."
And at the utterance of trade, he's just like, trade wine for what?
Information on another door that can get us out of here.
Wine for information, good deal, yes. And you see his hand reach out through the slot. He starts waving it around for the wine.
Yeah, I
Try to grab the wine.
I put the wine bag in his hand as it's waving around, like very gingerly as well, like so then it doesn't touch me.
He tries to pull it back through the slot and it just kind of gets stuck. He's like, thump, thump, thump. And then he drops the wine. He opens the door, picks the wine up. He's like, yes, come inside.
I don't know if I can.
I turn into a mouse and follow him.
I'll walk in.
Yeah.
Oh, please let it. Oh, please! I hope he squishes you.
So, you said you said out loud, "I'm not sure we could fit."
Yeah.
He snaps his fingers, and the door widens, and the archway expands to the size of a full-grown dragonborn.
I know this character is so good.
So as you and Richie's character, as well as the mouse and Josh's character, proceed through the doorway, you find yourself in this disheveled workshop.
Disheveled.
Just full of, like, there's a forge off in the back left corner. There's items scattered around that look of dark and arcane nature. Not to mention that he has a forge against the right-hand wall that is just covered end to end in papers, ink, quills, some random, like, smithing tools, such as a chisel, a file, and a hammer. And just sitting at the center of it is this 20-sided glowing object.
I'm going to make a investigation check. I'm not going to touch anything. I'm going to investigate that 20-sided glowing object.
Here's a question because you're a paladin. Would you like to use Divine Sense?
I would like to use Divine Sense. What am I going to be looking for? That's the dust. I'm going to say,
How much gold do I have?
since this is a lot of dark energy based off of the room, I'm going to say Fiend?
Okay, as you Divine Sense for a fiend, the room is just bombarding you with senses. Like, even the smallest objects in this room seem to be carrying great malevolent force.
Oh.
Whoever this guy is, with this collection of items, he is probably off his rocker.
This guy sounds familiar.
I just...
What's his name?
Would you like to ask him that?
I would.
So at this, the Goliath walks through the doorway. And he's like, "I feel like I know." Like you say, like, "I feel like I know you from somewhere before. What's your name?" Is that what you say?
Yeah, something like that.
He just turns around, and looks at you, and goes, "Both of you. I haven't
Everyone get the fuck out now! No! Everybody run! Run away!
So as the Goliath runs away, screaming like a little child.
I turn back into it. I turn back into a human and go touch the 20-sided object.
Okay.
No!
I step forward, and well, actually, I
Awesome.
I lean down to his height. I drop down on one knee to his height, and I looked forward at him, and I say, "It is good to see you again, brother Balthier."
Okay, 1 second.
You know what order he belongs to.
Yes, I know. 1 second. 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30. 29, 28, 27, 26. Awesome. Okay. So the second you lay your hands on that device, your body glows bright blue and is reduced to ash.
Ooh, tough break, man.
And then immediately reforms as a warforged version of yourself.
God damn.
Huh.
So,
That was
Sorry.
interesting.
hold on. I'm gonna make an insight check on this guy. Hold on.
And the device, the blue glowing light of the device fades. And Balthier just whips on you and walks over to you and goes, "Why would you touch that? Are you insane?"
Wait,
Okay,
is it
Walker.
still the other? Is it still the mute version, or is it a
Okay.
different?
You've been killed and reconstituted as a warforged.
Okay, Walker.
I'm a warforge.
Yeah.
Walker.
Yep.
I rolled a 21 for insight on this asset.
Everything that he's said so far is true about trading you guys for information and other stuff. He is absolutely out of his mind. From as far as you can tell about him, judging by the way he stands, the way he walks, the robes he's wearing, and the coloration of them, you can surmise that at some point he was a worshiper of Cthulhu. And judging by the workshop and the tidiness at which he keeps his place, it can be safely assumed that he is an artificer or a wizard.
Shit. So here's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a perception check for a door to get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Going to be.
Yara, you seem like you got your shit together. I'm gonna follow you wherever you go, man.
All right, looking around this room, how
One
dark
person
is it?
actually trying.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 16.
You found a 16?
That's just gonna be a 16.
Okay, the doorway is either through an Iron Maiden on your left, or it is this small little mouse hole at the very back of the room.
Really quickly, how dark is this room? It should be pretty dark, right?
It's dimly lit.
Very dim. So there's plenty of shadows, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I am going to attempt to stealth.
So you're gonna do walk in shadows?
Yes, I'm gonna do walk in shadows.
Awesome.
Alright,
And what are the bonuses for that again? I'm sorry.
You just teleport to a shadow within 60 feet of you.
Oh god, that's not very... I mean, this room is tiny, so that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's just...
okay.
Do I get bonuses on certain...
Nope,
Well, I'll
you just
find out
expend
in a second.
you just expend a key point and move through one shadow to another.
Okay.
That's all it is.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pick up the bard.
Okay, you pick up the halfling bard.
Alright, I'm gonna shove it inside the Iron Maiden.
What if I before I'm completely shoved into the Iron Maiden,
Make a strike check.
I do polymorph and transform into a mouse.
Either which way, you're still going in that Iron Maiden.
So as he picks you up by the scruff of your neck, your body pops and cracks as you shrink down to the size of a mouse, landing on the floor. You are now looking up at a very, very giant dragonborn.
Alright, now then, doing this, can I also, because I'm wasting all my spells here, can I cast Greater Invisibility?
Yeah.
Alright, I do that, and I run.
Do I have any way to dispel that?
Oh my god.
I don't know.
In light of him casting polymorph, I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic.
Jesus.
So the minute you turn,
Well, at least you're committed.
so okay. I will say this though. You would not be able to cast Greater Invisibility with polymorph because those are both concentration spells.
Damn it, alright. Well, he just uncasted my polymorph.
Yeah. So now you're just there.
Alright, so...
Because they're still in my hand, and I shove you into the Iron Maiden.
Thunder Wave.
Josh, you're inside the Iron Maiden now.
Damn it.
So you're inside the Iron Maiden, and on the other side, and like, there are no spikes on the inside of it. And in fact, at the other side of it, there seems to be a door. Would you like to open it?
Yes, I would.
My arm's still sticking halfway in. It's like, is there a door?
So opening the door.
No, dog.
You kind of shake yourself free and walk through this door, and you find yourself in this very nice room.
Oh man.
Pearl floors, red carpet across the way. These two golden railed staircases leading up to this nice terrace.
I don't trust a second of this. I just walk forward. I just walk to the terrace.
Okay, I would like to take this moment to use Stunning Strike on Esun.
What's the DC on that?
Oh dear lord. I'm currently looking it up at the moment. I hate this because it says it's on page 3. Know the PDF, so I'm having to freaking search through this handbook.
What page is it on?
It's so annoying. It said it's on page 73, but
73?
yeah.
Here, I got you.
I got it. Stunning Strike. Okay, they must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, and the DC for that should be a couple pages higher. Let me check real quick.
Okay.
Okay, it is 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your wisdom modifier. So for a monk, and I think I put that in your thing, like your save DC somewhere in your sheet. No, I did not. I apologize for that.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
So that would be +4, +4. So that's 16. So you have to succeed on a 16 saving throw.
That is going to be a 17.
Damn it.
So you
just barely.
So you rush forward and like open palm strike him in the chest, and he just kind of looks down at you.
All
Damn
I
it!
immediately see is somebody just try and smack my platinum armor. And it's like, well, you're rude. And I smack him towards the 20-sided dice thing. The
Oh my
20-sided
god.
dice thing.
Okay, I need to do an athletics check, right? I have to do an athletics or an acrobatic
Hold
check
on,
to avoid this.
hold on. Actually, you want to know what?
I want to
Wait,
make sure I'm out
Hold
of the
on,
way of all this.
didn't it stop glowing?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, then
That
you
doesn't
wanna know
mean
what?
anything. This is Balthier. I trust nothing in this room.
You are wise. Okay, 1 second.
Yep. God damn it.
Okay, fill me
Ian,
back
please
in.
just kill him so he can pay money to the freaking thing. That's the
Uh,
whole point of this.
I'm only killing people as their roles dictate.
Damn you, liar.
So, I'm gonna.
So are you throwing him towards something?
No, I attack him with the Dragon Slayer axe.
I should've
Jesus
attacked him
Christ!
before showed you.
Jesus.
So,
Well, seeing as you stunning palm striked him, he would get first hit with this shit. Fucking hell.
I mean, I was actually doing it behind him and not directly in front of him.
as the DM described, you hit my chest.
Don't know why I hit him in the chest. That would be.
So,
You were, you were trying to pull a Kill Bill.
I didn't catch any of that. What?
Richie, because it technically is a critical hit, I deal 22 points of slashing damage to you, and then on top of that, I deal another 1d8 fire damage, which that is a
Well, that's that.
fire damage.
So that's 22 for the initial damage and a D8 of fire damage.
Yeah, which was 5.
Okay.
So 27 points of damage in all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say say for the sake of this, the fire damage does not crit because that would just be retarded.
It doesn't crit.
Really quickly, where did you put my freaking hit points?
They're right here. It's 68. So 68 minus 27. That's
And I still have
41.
my extra attack.
Oh God.
God damn you.
That is going to be a 21 to hit.
And how much damage?
Yeah, he hits. That's my AC is 17, so that hits.
That's going to be 13 points of slashing damage and 8 points of fire damage.
So that's a
Oh,
27
yeah,
and a 21.
Well, I don't know how many hit points I have.
27.
Because you never put it on my sheet.
It's there. It says 68 next to hit point maximum.
I just see... No, I see D8. I don't see...
That's hit dice.
Okay.
Okay.
All the way at
Right,
the top
right,
is
but right beneath your
class,
initiative.
Speed.
Oh, okay. Okay, 68. Okay.
Yeah, 68.
I thought... D8. I was like, why would I roll a fucking 6D8? I don't understand.
So 68 minus 48. Yeah, you're down to 20 hit points.
I'm down...
He's not breathing too well.
Good. No, I'm doing okay.
and
Not
then
breathing too well would be under 20.
I put my axe back on my back and I put my finger to him. Don't.
I turn myself into like a bear.
Somebody kill this fucker so he doesn't make
and
it to the
just
fifth
go
room.
after him.
Well, to be fair, you cleared the first room, you cleared the second room, which is the room of mirrors, you've cleared the library room, this is the fourth room. If he clears this one and the next one.
No, this is the fourth room.
I know, but yeah, I
Yeah, but if he makes it to the fifth room...
Oh, I thought he had to
then
make
he
it
wins the
through
bet.
5. I thought he had to make it through 5 rooms. My bad.
No! Why do you
I'm gonna
think I
try to
waited
make
to
it
attack him in the fourth room?
I'm turning into a bear and attacking
I've never
him.
seen somebody get so obsessed to killing me.
You're gonna turn into a bear to attack him?
Yes.
Dude, it's
Okay.
money convention. Of course I'm gonna be passionate about this. To be honest, if you hadn't made the bet, I would not have given two shits. Because you're the only one who's decently. You are the only one that is decently playing this game.
He's the only one that cares enough to try.
That's why. And honestly, if it wasn't for that, I seriously would have I would have just kept playing the game along with you, and we would have probably
18
just been pals.
But somehow, somewhere beyond the ethereal plane, your character somehow knows.
Okay, hold on. 24 plus 36 is 50, right? Or no, it's 60.
I just had this sudden
24 plus
overwhelming
36
urge,
is 60,
like I've
yes.
been possessed by something.
Oh, okay.
Or someone.
And then rolling this. Okay. You said you turned into a bear?
Yeah, I turned into like a big grizzly bear.
The minute you turn into a bear, you just hear Balthier go, "Ah!"
Jesus Christ.
And you're dead.
What?
It's the DM.
I rolled 3d20 because Balthier has a magical item that attacks twice and another magical item that attacks one time, but it does great deals of damage. He did with the one magical item that attacks twice. He did 6d12 of damage, and one of them crit. So that's another 3d12 of damage at max.
Well, hold on. Wait, doesn't that take
problem?
God
damn. Hold on. Doesn't that just kill my bear form?
It makes you.
Don't I just go back to my
original?
It makes you revert to your original form, and then he kills you with the other stuff.
Oh.
No. Here's how it works.
Fatality.
The hit points that you have for your bear form, and then once that hits 0, the rest of the hit points follow onto your main health.
To your original.
Which that was the crit.
Whoa.
Yeah, the third one was the crit.
Which is 60 points of damage, and I'm pretty sure you don't have that much lying around.
I have 88.
This is why.
Oh, do you?
I have 88 health.
I take that back then. You are severely damaged.
Oh! Fucking A! What the hell?
You were bear! What is happening?
I turn into things! And I turn into a fucking T-Rex.
I disengage with all of them, and I go through the next door.
God damn it, Walker!
I follow
this is
him
why.
immediately. This is not
fucking
cool.
why.
I'm afraid of bears.
This is why, Walker. I was trying to get your attention so I could work with Balthier to kill him. That's what I was trying to do in the beginning, but you just straight out ignored me, so I had to try and do it myself. Thanks a lot.
What was Balthier gonna do? He already attacked a guy.
Yeah, but I was gonna get him to attack you.
He couldn't take his action.
Balthier's crazy.
I'm already through the next.
Yeah, you're the one who decided to turn into a bear.
I was the one who turned into a bear.
That's what I just said.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna take a moderate healing potion. I believe I have one of those. Let me check. No, let me check real quick.
I'm gonna go into the next room.
I need to make
sure.
So is everyone in the next room?
No, I'm still in there.
I'm just on the other side screaming, "Everyone out! Everyone out!" Oh, hey guys, how you doing?
I'm having a good time, home dog.
So
I'm still in the area with Balthier. As it turns out, I do not actually have any potions. I would like to purchase some potions from Balthier.
He
satanic potions.
So he upon saying I'd like to purchase some potions from you, he just pulls out a potion and hands it to you. He goes, "Trade for the wine."
For the what?
For the wine.
For the wine.
Good, thank you. Have a good day, brother. And I walk out.
Okay.
Suddenly, I no longer feel the urge to attack anymore.
I don't trust you.
Did you
something about that room? About that room made me feel like I needed to attack.
Did you drink the potion?
I am drinking the potion on my way.
Okay.
How bad is this going to be?
Too bad.
I'm dead already, aren't I?
No, but you're gonna be. Roll me 3 wisdom saving throws.
Oh god damn it! What kind of potion did he give me?
You just asked for a potion.
I didn't. Wait, I'm sorry.
You know Balthier. You have to be really specific with him.
Wait. I haven't. Can I roll? Hold on. Before, as I put it to my lips, I would be able to smell a difference, would I not? So I could roll, like.
You already said you were drinking it on your way through.
Yeah, you were drinking on your way. You already get it.
Roll 3 wisdom saving throws.
Jesus Christ! Fuck you guys. Okay. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
You got a what?
I said I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Okay, plus
Coconuts?
4. What? Wisdom saving throw is also D20, correct?
Yeah, it's a D20 plus 4. Or no, it's a D20 plus 8, because that's plus 4 plus 4.
Okay, so D20 plus 8. Alright. Good lord.
Don't roll a 1.
I hate Balthier so much right now.
I kind of like him.
Everybody loves Balthier.
Although I swear to God, I was gonna fucking jump through this monitor if you said Victor.
Okay, the first one's to 27.
So 27? Okay.
Yep.
Did you roll a 1?
No, I did not. But I don't know what the DC on this is. What is the DC on this saving throw?
I'll let you know when you finish rolling.
God damn you. 17.
Okay.
18.
Oh, thank God. You are healed to... You... Okay, 3 things. First off, with the first swig of the potion, you are healed to full health.
Oh!
With the second swig of the potion, you start to feel a little weird.
Oh, God.
The world kind of starts getting a little wonky. And with the third sip of the potion, everything is love.
He's stoned, isn't he?
Absolutely.
Everything is love.
Oh my god. Does this finally mean that he'll love my rapping?
He just drank, like... okay, since you said we're making fun of abridging...
Balthier roofied him.
Since you said that we're making fun of abridging, I'll tell you what you did. You just drank a gallon of acid.
A literal gallon.
Out of a milk jug.
A literal
I don't even know where he got it.
Oh, I know. I know exactly where I got it. By the way, Walker, check your PayPal.
Oh, sweet. What's the dibs?
Yeah, but we need to check and see if the money went through.
Okie doke.
Yep.
Refreshing.
We haven't had a lot of
ridiculous. I love
communication
it.
in the chat. We haven't had a lot of communication in the chat. The stream is still going, correct?
Yeah, it is.
It is, yes.
It is.
If you guys could ever see a smile on a TV screen, that is me.
I'm not seeing anything.
Okay, so it didn't actually go through. Or they weren't able to actually do what they needed. Steven Universe, if you paid, let us know. And it needs to show up on that particular PayPal.
Okie doke.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you make it into this next room, because I am a man of my word, and because I don't know if they've donated, but I'm still gonna be nice to them. You're all in the room now. This nice marble floored room with red.
Oh no!
carpet.
Until it actually shows that they've donated, don't no. It has to actually go through.
Okay.
Yeah. We're not giving out freebies. I'm sorry, but no.
Okay.
So harsh.
So at this point, you guys proceed through the room, and as you all walk through the door, you just hear from behind you, "Hey guys, wait for..." And as you turn around, the door has vanished, and...
Oh.
Gianna Cena is on the other side with Balthier.
Oh.
So you find that yourselves, like I said, this nice room with a golden staircase leading up to a terrace.
I'm already at the terrace, like, what's up, bros? It's been a while.
So at the top of the terrace is Frank Kidd with a
You got a donation of $2 saying, "Could you tell Josh Kaposh that he sucks, please?"
I don't know where that money goes to, though. I don't know where that $2 donation thing for the super chat goes to.
Oh my god, so it just went somewhere.
It probably goes to your AdSense, which...
It probably either my AdSense or it goes to my actual PayPal. If it goes, that's
fucking chilling, I guess.
$8 I can send.
Going to work to infect all the...
Good man.
Okay.
Guys, you gotta all tell me that I suck.
So, you see Frank Kidd standing up there.
Either
with
they
a,
got me sick or you got me sick. You were hacking the
Can you mute that real quick?
Yeah. Yeah, please mute your background noise.
So you see Frank Kidd standing up there. Not you, Josh. God damn it.
Oh.
So you see Frank Kidd standing up there just with a mimosa in hand. He's just chilling on the terrace.
Bro. I've been just sitting here writing some rhymes, getting myself all settled, dog. What's up?
You're just sold on making your character like the most annoying thing in the place of the planet, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, god damn it.
I would really like to punch him again.
I'm just gonna do another investigation check, ignoring this guy.
Bro!
So as you investigate the room, you find that there are nice paintings across the walls. They all look...
How nice are we talking?
The investigation check, though, is a 13.
Oh, it's a 13? You can't tell anything about the paintings,
dude.
other than they look like you, and they are all very nice. So basically, there's a nice painting of Isun on the wall, standing very distinguished on top of a dragon with his axe out. There's a nice painting of Greblamak Iron Fist, with like his sword lifted to the sky and lightning striking it, you know, like some kind of 80s airbrushed van kind of deal.
Yeah.
David has this nice picture of him sitting back reading a book, sipping a cup of tea.
Oh, lovely.
Frank Kidd has a picture on the wall of just him spitting some sick rhymes.
Bro.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh.
Cody's character is just standing in a blank painting, just kind of looking around. Just like, okay, this is my life.
With my stab wound becoming septic at that point. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the painting on the wall, just like, I guess this is my life now.
God damn. This is my life? Oof.
And then Tiffany and Carol, your paintings are just of... Tiffany's is of... It just looks like a random assortment of shapes and colors. It's just very vibrant and beautiful. It's like something that you'd see in like an Andy Warhol display. And as for you, Carol, you see... Your painting is just of you, and you're like riding a griffin or something.
Aww.
It's pretty... It's a very metal poster.
I might not on a fucking game show or something.
Are you riding the griffin to the game show?
Yes.
So they're riding they're riding a griffin to The Price is Right.
No, whose line is it anyway?
Does the griffin have a gold beak?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the only thing I can think of. I'm sorry.
It's blinged out. It's
oh, okay.
Does it also have a mohawk?
The griffin looks like Mr. T met Flava Flav.
Oh, so it's got a full like grill too.
This is just a very distinguished room. It's very posh.
I'm going to make a perception.
Flavor Griffin pities the food.
Make a perception check on that one painting, the Tiffany one.
All right, you make a perception check on the painting. You, as far as you can tell, the painting seems to be moving and shifting, as if it's continuously changing.
I pick up the bard.
Okay.
Oh, bro.
And I'm just gonna look at him and I'm like, alright, stick your finger in it.
Stick your finger in it.
Alright. I have a better idea, so get ready. So mage hand, bro.
So you mage hand your
What?
so you use your mage hand to like touch the painting.
Put a finger in.
Tiffany. Tiffany. You feel a very weird sensation in your head right now.
Let it keep going.
I just straight up shove my hand in it.
You see Tiffany kind of spasm and collapse.
Oh god.
What have I done?
I would like to take David's painting and snap it over my knee.
What? What did I do?
I want to see.
So as you take the painting off the wall and snap it over your knee, you see David's spine go at a 90-degree angle as he drops to the ground dead.
Oh.
I immediately stand in front of my painting and look like I'm guarding the fuck out.
I punch a hole through Frank's painting.
My sick rhymes.
Where do you punch the hole?
Right in his head. Actually, yeah, I aim for his dick.
The minute he punches your dick out, your dick's just gone.
Well, that happened. Not the
Like,
first time this weekend.
you're not dead. You're not dead. It's gone.
It's not the first time this week, guys.
And David.
I then punch right through his head.
His head's just gone. His body starts running around, flailing, and then he just collapses.
I guard mine.
I punch his legs.
No, he's just dead. And by the way, David's not dead either. He's just at a 90-degree angle.
My way. This is interesting.
But Josh,
check out the Harry Potter fanfiction and start reading it.
Yeah, Josh, your head is gone though, so you have officially died.
All right.
So as far as you can tell, the paintings are this is as I like to put it, the Dorian Gray room.
In reality, he'll never come back to life, they said.
I'm gonna look for. I'm just gonna still stand in front of my painting. I'm just gonna make a perception for a door.
You look around the room and you don't really.
19.
You don't really spot a door in the room. But you notice behind your painting there seems to be a door.
I gingerly take my painting off the wall, and I pick up the bard. Oh no, wait, is the bard already dead?
Yeah, the bard's pretty dead.
Alright, I take the dead body of the bard, I pick it up, and I'm just gonna, like, hit the doorknob with it until it opens. Kinda like how a cat, like, swats at, like, like, tries to paw at, the door handle to try and get it open. That's what I'm doing with this. Like, I don't want to touch anything.
As you strike the door with his dead body, the doorknob cracks off and the door just leans open.
Alright, and then I'm gonna throw the dead body into,
God damn it.
You throw the dead body through the door and nothing happens. It just flops on the ground like a dead body.
Alright, so, I'm gonna...
I'm gonna say this now. Everyone's gonna want to roll perception.
We're like,
I'll do it.
Okay, hang on.
Hang on.
2.
Who got a 2?
Me.
Okay, Jericho got a 2. Not high enough.
How do you,
let's see, rolling perception.
Yep.
how exactly do you do that?
I'll just do it.
Alright.
Let's see. 16.
Chris, you rolled a 9. That is not high enough.
23.
Okay, so Richie, you rolled a 23, and you rolled a 19. And then, Cody, do you have a dice roller, or do you need me to roll for you?
I rolled a. I had a dice roller. I rolled a 17.
Is that with your modifiers?
Oh, with my modifiers, perception.
Whoops, wrong thing.
Perception +5.
Okay, so you're fine.
All right, 22. Okay, so yeah.
So, Cody, Richie, and Shion, you find your doors. Chris and Jericho, you do not. Yarrow, do you step through your door?
I'm gonna take the one that's bent 90 degrees. I'm gonna pick him up.
Okay.
And, like, just by his legs, like, he's not flopping around anywhere, right?
No, he's just 90-degree angle.
I'm just standing.
He's just
standing there reading a book.
All right, I'm just gonna stick you through the first half of the door. Kind of like how a hinge kind of just goes around. Like, I'm just gonna stick you in the front half. I'm gonna leave you there for a few seconds. What does he see?
Jericho, you're
Perception?
in the thing. No, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. You stick your head through there, and to you, like to Yarrow, you see a room, but it's just you can vaguely make out the outlines. Jericho, to you, it just looks like an empty blackness. It's just a vast void.
I say, there does not seem to be anything in there.
Yeah, there's not enough money for me to actually have set up a payment method.
Okay.
God, I really don't want to go through this.
Does anybody else who rolled high enough perception want to go through their doors?
We have to.
Yeah, sure. I'll go through my door.
I'll go through mine as well.
I guess through somebody else's door.
Appreciate the money, but I won't see it in the super chat, guys, because we have to actually earn $100 in either super chat or just ad revenue, and sadly, we only have 40 cents.
So yeah, none of that.
So there's no freaking way. There's no freaking way.
As Cody and is it Carol? It's Carol. As Cody and Carol step through their doors, the paintings of theirs that they had set off to the side so they could get through their doors have changed from portraits of themselves to these just black sheets. And Yarrow and Richie, you start feeling this weight pulling on you.
Oh, wonderful.
You start getting drawn closer and closer towards the paintings.
Oh,
Okay,
joy. Also, yeah, I really do feel a weight, and it's on my bladder. BRB bio.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a strength check to get through my fucking door.
Too much information?
Okay, so you make a strength check to get through your door, and you walk through your door, and I'll have to roll for Richie real quick. Plus his strength.
So, that is going to be a 11, 6, 17.
Okay, that's a 10, but he's right by his door. He gets in there just fine, and you get in your door easily. Are you taking 90-degree Jericho with you?
Oh, it's fine. I'm actually good here. I'm going to just... I feel like staying here. It's very posh. It's very nice in here. I like it.
I say okay, and as I leave him behind the door, like, almost, like, caress his cheek.
You caress his cheek, and you're like, good night, sweet prince.
Love lifts us up where we were.
Alright, yeah, David is just going to stay there forever and just be content with reading his Harry Potter fanfiction in this very fancy room. And with that, I actually do have to go, so I will see you. Yeah. I will see you guys later. Peace out.
Okay, bye. Chris.
Yeah.
You might want to make another perception check.
Okay.
Do you have a dice roller up?
I do. Which one do I roll?
A d20, and then add your perception bonus.
Okay, hang on.
Which your perception bonus is a 5.
Shit, I must have exited out of it accidentally. Hang on.
Okay.
I got this. 20. I just rolled a natural 20.
Yeah, you find your door. It's in between the two, like, black hole paintings.
Oh, good.
That are slowly that just sucks David into them. And he's just like, oh my, as he just gets crushed by the sheer gravity of the painting.
I'm sure he's fine.
So, do you want to make an athletics check and try to run through those paintings?
Sure. Same one.
Yeah, make an athletics check, d20, and then I'll add your athletics modifier.
Fuck.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 1. I go from 20 to 1.
I love this game.
So you
I love this game.
So you take off at a you take off at a sprint towards the paintings, and as you get halfway there, you realize you vastly miscalculated the speed you need to run to get between them. So you're like, oh shit! You turn around and try to run away, and you just get sucked through the black hole and crushed to the size of an atom.
That sounds alright.
In the meantime, everybody else has gone through their doors and is in their respective rooms.
I hate you guys.
As Cody, Richie, Yarrow, and Shion stand in their rooms, you find that each room is tailored to your specific wants and desires.
Oh dear lord.
So I just wind up on a game show.
Yeah, you just walk in and it's a game show, and they're like, and we now welcome Carol Channing.
Let's go. Oh my god! Like literally like that.
Just losing your mind.
You want to know what's there?
It's like,
Everyone
this
look at
happens
my
all over
character
my
sheet
life.
now.
If everyone wants to know what's inside my room, it is a single bucket.
A single bucket.
What is in the bucket?
My favorite.
You can do a lot with the bucket.
So
Just a bucket.
Thanks, bro.
No, I'm fucking with you.
So in my room, this is bad. In my room, all right. You're looking at my bonds list.
Uh-huh.
How many people are standing in this room?
Ooh. Let me look at that real quick.
You know what I'm talking about. Sorry guys, I'm actually playing the character. I'm not playing like what silly stuff I want to do.
It is
Unforgivable.
it is your entire
Unforgivable.
it is your entire family. Your mother, your father, your aunts and uncles, your gram. It is your It's your whole family. And it's kind of, this is gonna be like a really, thank you for the music by the way, Yarrow. This is gonna be like a really freaking The Shining moment, because they all just like look at you and they're like, we've missed you.
Actually, I was going with less my family and more the other thing.
Oh right, oh.
That is actually my want.
Then in that case, yeah, it is. Do you want them alive or dead?
What?
In this case, I would want them alive.
In your room, bound and gagged, are the people who murdered your family in your village. Every single one of them.
I know this isn't. All right. I'm just saying, and knowing that this isn't a thing, but I'd like to make a joke OOC real quick.
Yeah.
I would like to rage.
Fuck you.
Yeah, go for it. Go nuts. Go
Oh,
berserk.
dude, I am going to lose. They're all bound and gagged.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna ask questions. I'm pulling out Hoshoryu.
Yeah.
And Jesus Christ. I'm looking at some of the stuff. Shadow art, no. I don't need martial arts to slow attack or slow fall. No, I don't need that. Stunning strike, don't need that. Okay, I just want to run through this line and slice open the throats of every single person here.
Okay, I'm not gonna make you roll anything for that. They're all bound and gagged, so this is just gonna be fun for me. So you're just running through your room, spraying blood all over the damn place.
Oh, I'll be covered in red by the time this is over.
Yeah. So Cody.
Yes.
Having blinked into existence, your room is just blank, and it's just like.
Can I have a band-aid for my stab wound?
Yeah, you're just like your room is just your room is just this empty white void, and you're like, huh, could really go for like a bandage or something, and a bandage just appears.
There is nothing better. There is nothing better than adhesive medical tape. I'm just saying. And you just
wrap you just wrap your wound, and you're kind of like, I could go for a sandwich, and a sandwich just appears.
Oh man.
What? Heyo.
I have the greatest room.
Why does he get the cool room?
Yeah,
because his concept of reality is so infinitesimal.
Excuse me.
In real life too.
Excuse me, but considering my character, this is the greatest thing that my character could ever possibly experience.
So, Yarrow.
Such elation.
Yarrow, I don't know what's in your room, but I'm assuming it's something enjoyable to your character.
He said it was a bucket.
It's a door that leads out of this maze.
You're just like I want to go home, and then just a door appears.
Like, I'm done with this shit.
Fuck it, I paid my dues. Let's go.
I want to fucking die.
So everybody in this room is dead now, right? All the people that appeared here?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, I'm going to clean my sword. I will put it back in its sheath, and I will sit down Seiza style and wait for a door to appear that will lead me to the next area.
Okay.
I am satisfied, but at the same time, I know this isn't real in the back of my mind. I know this isn't real, but right now, I'm just letting myself experience the happiness that this act brings to me.
Okay. As you sit down Seiza style to wait for a door to appear,
I would look for a reset button. Like
you're pretty dead, so give me a second. As you sit down Seiza style to wait for a door to appear, you see the blood begin to trickle back into the bodies as they all literally start standing back up, bound and gagged, and sit right where they were.
I no longer want to be in this room.
So... Does anyone else want to leave their room?
Nah, I'm having fun with my game show.
I mean,
I'm winning too. And I'm winning too.
I mean, what do I have to go back to? It's a room full of black holes that could potentially crush me. I like my bandage and my sandwich.
You're content in your
man.
I am a simple man. I am content in my room until we're good. We're good for now. We'll see what happens.
Okay, so Yarrow, you open the door and you find a singular room with a glass cube that just has glowing blue runes moving across its surface. As you open your door, 3 other doors open in the other cardinal directions, and other versions of yourself step out. One is wearing.
Hold on. As I look to all myselves, we just go, doctor.
God damn it! God damn it!
So on that note,
Screw you and your Lego mini shenanigans.
So on that note, one of your doppelgangers.
Which one of you is Bankman? That's the question.
One of your doppelgangers is wearing green fatigues and a metal helmet that has a pack of cigarettes and a couple bullets on it. He looks like he's seen some shit.
Alright. That's impressive.
Another.
Hello, Nate. Thank you for joining the chat. I appreciate that.
Another version of yourself is not a gold dragonborn, but he is a red dragonborn wearing blackened armor with red runes and symbols carved into it.
Alright, so anti-paladin.
And then the last version of yourself is is a child in just like some tinfoil armor with like a cardboard sword. And he's like, I'm gonna be a paladin!
Good for you.
And just crush his skull in or something.
Keep the dream alive, kid.
It's like, good for you, crush.
Oh.
That kid was annoying.
So as you all stand before this cube, you're all kind of eyeing each other warily. And the red dragonborn is the first person to bolt for the cube.
I'm gonna throw a javelin at him. 'Cause fuck that guy.
Alright, roll me the attack on that.
That is going to be with 8 plus. That's going to be a 25.
And your armor class is a 19, right?
Yeah.
Roll damage.
So am I pretty much dead, or?
Yeah, you're pretty much dead.
Jesus.
So
Don't worry, I get you, fam.
12.
I'm guessing next time we
12
do this for
piercing
any kind of
damage.
fundraising, we should do it on Twitch.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, because YouTube, like,
That's
our
gonna be
YouTube
12
audience is
points
like
of piercing damage, and hopefully the javelin goes through him enough to pierce him in the stone floor.
It arcs over the cube and lands like through his kneecap, kind of pinning him to the floor. But you see him just like try and like trudge forward, and he's having some difficulty, but he's slowly pulling free.
Alright, I go up to the cube.
As you approach the cube, you see the grizzled version of yourself who's seen some shit. Pull out a Colt M1911.
Jesus.
And just say, back away.
I own that gun. Back away. I take my shield and I throw it at him.
Just fucking Captain America.
Cap, go!
Wait, hold on. This isn't right. This isn't right. There's only one way that this could possibly be done. When Esun Dracul throws his mighty shield.
No.
Can I come back
All
alive?
other versions of his ass should yield.
I'm gonna say because it's in the line of his gun. I'm just gonna call that a dexterity.
You're just like, huh!
I throw my shield. It's gonna be a 17 to block.
Again, when Esun Dracul throws his mighty shield, all other versions of his ass must yield.
So I'm gonna say this: the shield. So are you throwing it in a straight? Are you throwing it in a straight line? Or are you boomeranging it? How are you doing this?
It's the flat part of the shield is just being thrown towards him, keeping the gun from making any pointing direction at me.
Still have.
So it just kind of, as you throw the shield out in like a straight line, like you just kind of like force palm the shield. You're like, ugh!
I don't know how, but we still have 8 people viewing this, but nobody's chatting.
At this
Or
point,
is it all just us at this point?
I think it's all just us.
Could be.
How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, it's. Well, there's 7 of us plus.
A
I
person.
think perhaps. Oh, Josh just said, well, yeah, Josh Kaposh. So there is one person, but it's basically just us.
Yeah. As you throw your shield forward, it blocks most of the bullets and just kind of collides with his face.
Crap.
Ooh.
And he kind of goes down, but he's slowly getting back up.
I take my last javelin. I'm gonna just throw it at the kid.
All right, roll me an attack.
That's a natural 20.
Good lord, dude.
It just thunks.
Send a picture.
It just thunks into his liver, and he's like, ugh, ugh.
Fuck that kid.
Yeah, he's
Ooh,
like
liver shot. Nice.
Yeah, he's like.
Wait, are you doing the freaking Buffy
Family Guy.
movie thing where what's his name? The guy that plays Pee Wee Herman, where he got stabbed, and he's just like, ah.
No, I was gonna do the
I was like, oh my
I
god.
was
the
gonna
Ace Ventura thing.
I was gonna do
I
a
was
different
doing
thing.
the
I was
Family
gonna
Guy
do he gets hit with a javelin. And he's just like, oh shit, he hit me right in the liver. That's the hardest goddamn working liver in the war.
Oh my god.
Located, but yeah, it's great.
And I touched the cube. I touched the cube because nobody could stop me at this point.
As you
Everybody just sees that and goes, well,
The little
shit.
child throws his sword at the cube, breaking it.
I don't know how, but some way, somehow, Yaro's gonna survive this whole fucking thing without dying.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time it happened in the Maze of Many. The first time I ran through this, our ranger survived literally 14 versions of me and my other player trying to kill him.
At this point, I think DM and all players should just team up to kill Yaro.
So you set your hand on the cube. The runes shift and change in script invariably many times until they stop on Draconic, and it literally just says, "What do you desire?"
The way out is apparently what he desires.
Yeah, I just want.
What do you want?
I don't want
the
to be
fuck
within
out.
the maze anymore. I want to go back home.
Alternatively, and hear me out, you give me another sandwich.
Okay, so I want to go back to my hometown.
Okay.
Aw. Had to try.
So, as you lay your hands on the cubes and say, I want out of the maze, I want to go home, take me to my hometown, it says, your wish will be done. And
What?
your wish will be done. And you are transported outside of the maze.
Motherfucker.
You find yourself in your homeland of the Draconian Plains. And you recognize a lot of the scenery, but there's a lot of buildings you don't recognize.
Time has changed.
Yep. You walk over to someone and ask them where you are, and seeing you, they just start seeing you in the chest plate or the crest of your god that you're wearing. They just kind of nod and start walking away, and it's odd to you that is their first reaction. And the minute you start to kind of like walk away, a mob of people rush forward and just start taking you down.
Not as easily as they fucking think.
Not as easy as they fucking think, but they take you to.
I have the Dragon Slayer axe. These people are draconian. Their ass is fucking mine.
Oh.
So as you're just like wailing on them, their numbers eventually overcome you. And they drag you off to the center of town where they lash you up as a sacrifice for their dragon god. You have returned to your homeland in about 600 years before you were born, during the trials of the Dark Ones, where they would literally sacrifice gold, metallic dragonborns to the chromatic overlords that had taken over the recent area.
I have become one.
God damn, dude.
I am a shiny golden god.
And then
I
you're just
use my charisma hold on. I use my charisma to pretty much intimidate the majority of these people to stop them.
Okay. Roll me an intimidation.
Bless you, Yarrow. You were going down swinging.
Yeah. And I have a +7 for intimidation. That is going to be a 26.
The people start to back away in absolute terror.
And I go, Isun Dracul!
Okay,
and
really
the
quickly,
minute you do that, you notice a large looming shadow behind you.
You're going to die.
And realize that the thing they were backing away from was not you.
Oh, damn.
And that is where the story ends, with everyone else in the maze and Isun Dracul getting eaten by a giant dragon.
Hey, excuse me, that's not right. I wanted to actually leave this room. Like, that was the whole point. I was going to leave my room, and I was going to return. Good lord, sir. You were just terrible today. You mean to so many of us.
Well, there's a trick to every room, and unfortunately no one... so that ends the maze menu, but I will say this. The trick to the final room was not giving in to temptation.
Oh.
So when Yarrow's like, I just want to leave, a door appeared. Whereas Cody's like, I want a bandage and a sandwich, so that's why a door didn't appear. He just wanted material things. Carol wanted their game show, and you're like, hey, look, all the people who murdered my family. And if you had walked out of there without spilling any blood, a door would have appeared.
Okay, well then, yeah, that's bad. But thanks, Yarrow, for living through this whole thing.
And then dying.
Only he didn't.
Fine. I wrote history. I beat all of you.
Technically,
you wrote history as a sacrifice.
Okay, hold on.
You still died.
Hold on a second. At this present moment, it is safe to say that I'm the only person that hasn't died so far, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel
well,
good about
except for Cody, who blinked into existence and no one fucked with him.
Except for me.
I think everybody was just done being like ridiculously over the top silly and getting themselves killed.
Yeah. That's
I'm gonna Naruto run through this hallway full of traps.
I survived through that. That didn't do any damage.
Sprint through this hallway full of traps with this demonic cat.
So suffice to say,
who's immediately going to go mad as soon as you take him away from his scratching post.
Walker, is it fair to say that Frank's sick rhymes will live on in history forever?
They'll live on in the maze forever.
So Yarrow, I hereby owe you a praising of a character of some sort.
But I will say this though.
Owe him a job.
Oh, that's right.
Also,
that's right.
Yarrow, I will say this though. You did create effectively a causal loop where, by your sacrifice, your relics that you had on you have been passed down through the Draconian planes and then ended up in your hands in the future.
Oh shit.
You created an infinite time loop.
Yes. I'm happy.
You've created a time ring.
All
now
right,
another
Richie.
god of death must deal with it.
Now you have to deal with this.
Oh my god.
On that note, I'm gonna go.
Alright, see you, Josh.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh god, bad dragon products. No!
Bad dragon!
You have to give it your best 5-star rating, you fuck.
Oh, wait. Okay, so it's not a dildo, it's actually a fleshlight?
Yes.
Yeah, they have more than just dildos.
Sir, okay, what makes you think I'd have shame about this?
Motherfucker. You wanna know what? I'm just not gonna win today, that's fine.
I mean, you did win.
I mean, here's the thing. Yarrow... Oh, wait, no, I have to wait till we're not streaming to say this.
Well, no, I gotta go anyways.
So I'll say this. And I actually, Yarrow, if you have time, I need to talk to you later about the DnD tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead. Thank you guys so much for coming by and viewing the stream. I appreciate the $4 that came in through Super Chat. probably won't see that for a long time, but that does not mean that we are not appreciative. We are very, very appreciative for the $4 that came in through 3than. So really appreciate that. And if a B train is going 8 miles per hour, how big of an ass is Josh? I love this.
Yeah, some of the chat's really entertaining.
We will try, if we ever try this again, it will be a bit more serious. We will, if we do stream it on the actual Fairy Tale podcast, and we'll do it through Twitch instead of going through YouTube. As much as we love YouTube, it's just easier to set everything up through Twitch, man.
Yeah.
I am not gonna lie, I despise YouTube streaming service.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason we did YouTube is because that's where the majority of the people that usually come by and watch on a whatever basis. Also, if we do this again, we're gonna give people a lot more forewarning, not just the people that we asked to come on, because this was very short notice, and usually we don't do this, but we're kind of panicked to try and raise money for NYCC, so that's why we're doing some of this. But at the same time, we kind of had to rush this, so we would have more like a month of notice, not just for the people that are playing, but also for anybody that would like to attend at any point in time. And we'll set it up through Twitch, and we'll give out, so we might have it set up so we can give away certain prizes for things, like maybe we can give away certain digital gifts or bonuses and things like that, because we'd love to do that. And I mean, we do work with some really cool people like Kodansha, who, thank you so much, Kodansha, for tweeting out about us trying to raise money for NYCC. Our buddies over at Kodansha were very kind to do that a couple of days ago on their official Twitter page. And when you get Kodansha to tweet something out, a lot of people will see it. Our friends over at Funimation would be helpful in that endeavor. And if we can start making more friends and connections with Rooster Teeth, maybe we can work some stuff out with them as far as like just little digital bonuses. It wouldn't be, I don't think they'd be big things at the moment, but small little digital things like maybe 30-day trials or to certain things or something like that. We might arrange that. So you never know. We'd love to do this again.